Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time!
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you feel. And I stay under you fighting, plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gon' be what it's gon' be. 5 pounds of courage, bloody base, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A raw stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. And talk about the bread you make, but don't know the recipe for dough. Aiming guns and
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Thirsty Thursday, episode numero 5. Let's go. Feeling pretty good tonight. How are you guys doing? We have a lot of... This is going to be a good episode. I'm not going to lie. So not only are we not being a ZTTbuilds.com shill and building like an Icebreaker, Frost Nova, Deathstrike, or Icelance, we're actually building something new today, which I'm really excited about. As you can see from the title, we're going to be putting together our next GPU testing rig for the upcoming RX 7700 XT launch, and I'm super excited about it. We're obviously going to be testing it with a couple of different GPUs. I can't unbox the 7700 XT today because it's still under embargo for 7 more days, which is crazy, but I do have a reference design RX 6800, which I've actually never used an AMD reference card for the 6000 series, so I'm excited about that. But on top of this pretty cool AM5 build, we also have a couple of goodies to unbox, which are going to be making an appearance on the channel here soon, and personally, I'm just really excited to open them up. But we're going to be checking all of that in just a few minutes. But yeah, thank you guys very much for being here. Let's go. I'm feeling it. All right, we got Blue Mango with the tier 1 sub, first month ever. Thank you very much appreciated. We got Fire Medic joining us in the Fitty Bitty committee. Thank you very much, sir, much appreciated. D-Man is also in the house with the tier 1 sub, come back for 2 months in a row for 3 total. He says, evening, D-Man. 1 day. We are 25 and a half hours away from the 5th. I've been saying 4th, but it's actually 5th. The 5th annual. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep, I'm here. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hold your applause until the end of my monologue, though, por favor. 25 hours away from our 5th annual ZTT Fantasy Football League. We got a 16-team league this year. It's going to be really, really interesting. But I know we're all super excited for that. Shout out to Sakito, a.k.a. Sam, a.k.a. the winner of last year's ZTT Fantasy Football League. He just got his trophy today, actually. I was a little late on getting that trophy set. That was this season, or last season, was by far my worst ever turnover ratio of getting that fantasy football trophy. Sam literally just got his trophy today. My bad, but he got it. Cornbread with the Twitch Prime sub, first ever month. Ooh, that's what I like to see. Twitch Prime sub, let's go. Dr. Zoomer with the Twitch Prime sub as well. Come back for 28 months, he says. 27-month. Sheesh. It says it's 28 though. It says he's not a doctor in math. It literally says 28 months right there, bud. But anyway, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. I missed a couple down here. We got Mark also joining us. Fitty Bitty Committee. You're always welcome, Mark. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Dagod? Jake? JC Dagod. First time chatter. Welcome over to Twitch. Yeah, I actually sent a message over there on YouTube because, as you guys know, we're both live, or some of you don't know, we're live on both YouTube and Twitch. Feel free to join us over, you know, Twitch is kind of where the cool people are, but like the YouTube chat actually seems like they're being behaved for the most part, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that story developing. But yeah, it doesn't look crazy like it did yesterday. Fire Medic with the Twitch Prime sub, come back for 14 months in a row. Another Twitch Prime. Let's go with the Primies. Thank you very much. PCs and EVs. What's up, man? How you doing? Jawa is a W site. That's why I got the shirt on. We just had a Jawa meeting today with, I don't know if I probably shouldn't say it, but sorry, that was dumb. We had a big meeting today though. Me and Amanda, we tore it up today. We did pretty good. We had just a meeting with, you know, a possible collaborator, and we both did pretty well in the meeting. Things are looking good for Jawa. Jonathan Talks Hardware also looking good with another Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 8 months. Thank you very much, John. Much appreciated. Pantera's here. Just got home. First things first. Dropping off his Fitty Bitty Committee entry fee. Thank you very much. Jawa and ZTT collab. I feel like I can tell from a couple messages here. Guys, I literally work for Jawa. I own equity in the company of Jawa. Just if you didn't already know that. We collab all the time. Like literally every day. I do something for Jawa like almost every single day. Is that a hype train going? Oh my goodness. We haven't seen that for a level 2 hype train. We haven't seen that for a while. Honestly, we haven't seen that for a few episodes because I ticked on the dial to automatically scale like how difficult the whatever they're called, the hype train should be. It used to like be on easy mode for like 5 years, and we would get a hype train just if someone sent like Fitty Bitties, oh, another hype train. But now it's way more difficult. That means you guys are killing it. Thank you. Mets and Covey is back here again. Wow. Welcome back, Mets and Covey, with the tier 1 subcom for 28 months. Been a while. Glad to see you back on the streams. We're glad to have you. You are 5 episodes late here on season 3 of Thirsty Thursday, Mets and Covey, but thank you very much for stopping by. Fire Medic, did I already get you? No, I didn't. Well, he's already in the Fitty Bitty Committee, but there's another one, and he says, choo choo. Ooh, let's go. There we go. All right, this guy's going to ruin the mood. Boobs are better than... see where I'm going with here. With the $1.99 super chat, says, I love your content. Always brightens my day. How can you send such a mature message and give a $2 dono, and then your name is YouTube, of course. That explains everything. He's over on YouTube. Thank you for the $2 dono, though. Much appreciated. Blue Mango also with the double Fitted Bitties coming in with 100 biddies for those of you that can't math. Thank you very much. Crescent Zelda also with the Fitted Bitties. Let's go. Working on that level 2 hype train. Much appreciated. Why am I seeing a screenshot? Oh, yeah, that. Okay. There we go. Akira. Can't forget Akira. Also in the Fitty Bitty hype train. Here's what we're sipping on, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not been here for a while, or if you're just new and don't know what we're doing, I need everybody to go to the ! Discord server, specifically the general chat. Post a picture, preferably an aesthetic photo, of whatever you're sipping on. Before we get things off, I want to see what everyone's sipping on. Even if you're just sipping on water, you know, a Gatorade or something, hot cocoa, that's maybe a pumpkin spice latte. 'Tis the season, if you will. We are officially in fall season, at least here in Pittsburgh, because I woke up this morning and it was 54 degrees. Freedom units, mind you. 54 degrees. It was frozen. But it does. It smells like two things and it feels like two things. Oktoberfest / autumn beer and football season. That's just what I feel when the cold air hits you. Whew! I'm ready. Let's go. But yeah, this is what I'm sipping on if you guys didn't see it in the intro. This is from Trogs. It is their Oktoberfest lager. If I had to describe it for myself, I would probably say it's, let me take another sip. Yeah, this one's kind of like toasty, like a hint of crisp, festive, you know, like if I had to describe it for myself, it's probably like 6.1% Pilsner. Tastes delicious, honestly. Best by, can't even read that as a date. Oh wait, November. Does this really not last that long? Hopefully this wasn't brewed last year. That would be bad. Go Oktoberfest, dude. I'm ready. I'm ready. I actually wasn't gonna drink tonight. I got TikTok has been serving me these hop water ads. It's like sparkling water, I think, but it's got it's brewed with hops somehow. I have no idea, but I'm a sucker. And so I bought a 12-pack for $36, aka $3 per hop water. Probably got scammed, but I was just gonna drink that tonight because I didn't really feel like drinking. But I'm telling you, when that 54-degree air hit me this morning, I was like, dude, oh my god, I need an Oktoberfest beer. So I went and got this. I also have another one from Southern Tier. Going to be sipping on that later tonight. And I am very, very excited for football season, September. Let's go. Straight yoinked with the Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 3 months now. Now rocking the silver ZTT badge. Let's go. Thank you. I would stab somebody for 54 degrees right now. It was honestly pretty, like, uncomfortable. I was actually kind of cold. But I do like my hoodies. I'm a big fan of hoodie weather. Niece babysitting duties. Hi. And what we got going on today. All right. One more intro, and then we're going to get started. We're putting together an AM5 based build that is going to be our testing suite for our RX 7700 XT launch video. Now, we don't need to get into the launch video, but we're going to be building a beefy system. And while we're just hanging out, before we start building, I got a couple things to unbox here, and I'm really excited about this. This is just kind of like selfish of me to do, but I figured that you guys will want to see this as well. So this is not my real address, by the way. I started to rip it all off, and then I was like, wait, this is my P.O. box address. We're fine. So this one, we are going to be making a YouTube short and TikTok about. And this looks really, really cool. You might have seen some other creators check this out, but this is the ZimaBoard. Oh my god, that's so cool. Hashtag home server. So obviously, this is right up my alley. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay. Little signed board. Oh, and some oh my goodness. Wow, this is way cooler than I thought it would be. Check this out. This is the world's first hackable, I have no idea what that means, honestly, single board server. So it's kind of, I don't know what the hackable thing is all about, honestly, but it is kind of like a Raspberry Pi, but you're going to see one distinct difference here, which is really, really cool. This is what it looks like. Can anybody see what the distinct difference is between this and a Raspberry Pi, other than the just overall aesthetic of it? Check this out. I'm very excited about this. I can't. Oh, wow. That's actually bigger than I thought it would be. That's much bigger than a Raspberry Pi. Check this thing out. This is so cool. Okay. So here we go. You got your ports. Wow, double Ethernet. Okay. We have a nice back plate here for cooling. This is all heat sinks. It looks really, really cool here. But check this thing out. Ready? It's got a PCIe bracket, or a PCIe slot on there. And look what they did. I did a little bit of research, and I saw some other creators doing this. Look, this PCIe bracket, it's just going to be, what is this, X8, right? Or is this X4? No, this X1, X4. It's probably just going to be X4. I actually don't really know. But the slot is cut right here. So you can put a full-length desktop graphics card on this thing. Now, you're not going to get all the lanes, so I'm not sure like how the performance is going to scale because I'm not smart when it comes to that type of stuff. But this is essentially like a little Raspberry Pi that you can put a graphics card on. I am very, very excited for this. So ETA Prime actually did a video on this already. These are pretty new, I guess. And they're just doing their rounds of sending them to creators and whatnot to hype people up and all that. And in ETA Prime's video, how did this go in here? He made like a 10-minute video, like talking about like how like you install Linux on it and like you can make it into a home server and it's really cool. And he like installed a graphics card, but he didn't do any testing of it. And he's like, if you guys want to see what the performance is, you know, maybe I'll make another video on that. Just let me know down in the comment section. And I feel like everybody that's watching the video, including myself, was just like, dude, all I want to see is the performance with a desktop graphics card. That sounds like so much fun. So I'm just going to be making I messed up this reboxing. I'm just going to be making a YouTube short and TikTok about this, but I am very excited. I'll probably be playing with this after this project is over as well. But yeah, that is very cool. So for those of you that are up to speed on the ZTT vertical videos, like the YouTube shorts and TikToks, we are absolutely crushing it right now. And today, actually, it might have been yesterday, but today's the first day I noticed that for the first time ever, we're averaging over 1 million views on YouTube alone a day. Absolutely wild. We're averaging over 1 million views every single day. So what's happening is we're getting a ton of opportunities to review products that don't need like a dedicated horizontal YouTube video. So I can be a little bit more lenient on the types of things that we review on the channel because I can just create a YouTube short for it. I don't have to like commit to a full horizontal video on it. So I am very, very excited about that. Here's the other thing that we're opening today. I'm hooked with those shorts and TikToks. Thank you. A lot of people are. I appreciate it. So this is the other thing. This is probably even cooler. Check this out. You might have seen this one as well. A lot of creators have reviewed this. This one's not brand new. Check this out. Oh my God, you can't even see it. Look at this. Oh my God. I am so excited. As soon as Thirsty Thursday... Oh, they sent me the white version? As soon as Thirsty Thursday is over, this is what I'm going to be doing. Staying up all night. Oh, wait, no, it's not the white version. Oh, oh my God. That is so cool. So this is called the Mayo Mini Plus, I believe. And it's one of those like emulation devices where this has all of the emulators like already baked in, and you just load a bunch of ROMs on it. So you can play all of your emulator games. This can play up to PS1 games in terms of like the CPU processing power. And this thing is so cool. I've been waiting a long time for this. They sent this like 2 weeks ago. Oh wait, did I get the name wrong? Yeah, I might have got the name wrong. Ann Burnick. I don't even know how to say it. Ann Burnick. I don't know. We're going to be doing our research later. But all I know is it plays emulation games, and this is going to be so cool. We're definitely going to be making a video about this. But yeah, okay. I'm actually going to... Hold on. I'll be back. Sorry, I got priorities here. I'm going to charge this. That way it's charged after Thirsty Thursday. I got to make sure I'm good to go. That way I can play in bed and not sleep and then have a rough day tomorrow. That's how we roll. Okay, so yeah, those were the two things that I wanted to unbox real quickly. What do you guys think? Was that worth it? Person named... I can't read that. Person named something. With a $2 super chat. Love you and your work, Zach. I bought one of your PCs. That's all. Zach, you missed my highlighted message. I was busy. I was busy. I'm sorry. Oh, Raspberry Pi. If you guys living under a rock, it's a single board computer running ARM compared to the single board Zima computer, which is an... Yeah, it's x86 as well, which is crazy. Thank you. Yeah, very cool. All right, let's start building, shall we? This is a really cool cutout. I thought I got the white version, though. I don't even know if there is a white version, but that would have been a little bit cooler. I'm not a big fan of the see-through plastic. I know that's like very retro, and a lot of people like that, but it's just not really my jam. Okay, let's take a look at these drink photos real quick, and then we're going to start building because we have a monster build today, and there's an AIO. We got all sorts of RGB fans. We're using a completely new RGB platform from Corsair. I have no idea what I'm doing. This build's going to take a while. So we got to start building ASAP. But yeah, exclamation point Discord server. Head on over to the general chat. Let me see what you're sipping on. Here we go. We got Mark, mod on duty, with his Gamers Nexus mug, or coaster with his ZTT mod on duty mug. You love to see it. Blue Mango, just sipping on some water. Super aesthetic PC. That's really nice back there. I used to love that MSI AIO. I used to love that thing. It's so diffused. It looks so clean. Isaac, sipping on some, I don't know how to say that, Schweppes? I don't think I've ever said that out loud before. Cat, got some okay, straight up bottle. Let's, actually there's 2 bottles on in that picture. Wow, what a night over there. Professor Turtle Guy, sipping on some iced coffee, a little bit of cream in there. Never hurt anybody. Warman, got his root beer on deck, watching ZTT in the kitchen. John, sipping on some water. Also got my very first printer today, printing labels. There you go. Moving up in the PC flipping game. Someone's sipping on a beer. I don't know who that is. Oh, is that Akira? I can't tell with streamer mode. I got to turn that off. Sipping on the beer with the ZTT Thirsty Thursday glass. You love to see it. Also, smoking some ribs on the grill. Impressive. Dr. Zoomer's sipping on some Modelo. Modelo. I don't know what that says. Oro? I have no idea. Light beer, 90 cals. You know, trying to watch the figure. Crescent Zelda, good old Gatorade. Good color, too. We got some coffee over here. Very nice mug. Prescription mug. You love to see it. Hydration with the water. Just water. Gotta work for TT for the 2nd week in a row. Yikes. I love the glass, though. The Thirsty Thursday glass at work. Much appreciated. Got a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. One of the goats. There we go. Everyone's sipping today. Schweppes. Oh, I did say that wrong. Schweppes? Schweppes? I'm not sure. Thank you for the correction. If you're right, I have no idea. What GPU do you have in your PC behind you, says Spencer over on YouTube. That is a 3080 Founders Edition. The second bottle was whipped cream, says Kat. Got it. So vodka and whipped cream. That makes sense. All right, here's our build for the day. This is a beefy build. So get ready. Let's get this out of the frame because I'm probably going to be recording this. All right, first step, CPU. I turned off the auto zoom, or the autofocus for you. A couple people were complaining about that, so I'm just going to have to hold it right here. We got the Ryzen 5 7600X. This is only maybe my 3rd AM5 build. Still not quite used to them, but yeah, we're going to make it happen. Ryzen 5 7600X should be perfectly fine with mid-range, high-end GPUs. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Going to be plugging that into the MSI Pro X670p Wi-Fi. I can't remember why I bought this. It's probably one of the cheapest X670 ATX boards with a clean aesthetic. I would just guess that that was my search criteria. Per usual, Corsair is sponsoring some parts for, well, not sponsoring, they're just sending over some parts for this build. Oh wow, they sent 64 gigabytes. I don't think I asked for that. 64 gigabytes of DDR5 Dominator Platinum RGB at 6400 megahertz. Love to see it. I'm pretty sure I did not request 64 gigabytes. That would have been a little overkill, but that is perfectly fine with me. Corsair also hooking us up with the SSD. This is the MP600 Pro LPX Gen 4 drive, super fast, 2 terabytes, if I didn't already say that. But we need 2 terabytes for whenever we're doing big benchmarking runs, so that will come in handy. For the power supply, they sent over their RMX Shift 1000X, 1000 watt power supply. This is with the rotated power supply cables, which we will get into in just a bit. The cables are on the side of it, not the rear side of it, which is pretty cool. I actually am becoming more and more of a fan of this every time I've used it. I think this is going to be like my 4th build with it, so that is pretty nice. Corsair also sent their new, I don't know how many of you have seen this before, but this is basically their new IQ Link setup. So this is like a new standard of RGB products for them, and they have a couple different products which feature it, but I guess we'll start with the AIO. The IQ Link H100i RGB. So this is just a 240 millimeter radiator, but it's on their new IQ Link system. I don't really know. I don't know too much about it, but what I do know is the whole thing is based around how easy you can link the fans together. So they sent over some extra 120 millimeter fans, and apparently these just link up with, like, we got the hub and extra cables and whatnot, but yeah, apparently these just link up with this one proprietary cable. I actually don't know what I'm doing here, but it comes with two 100 mils, two 200 mils, and one 600 mil for like a long route. But it looks like a DisplayPort cable, honestly. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with this. So this part is what's probably going to take a while on the stream. But I do want to learn it and figure it out. I probably should have watched the video beforehand, but it is what it is. The graphics card that we're going to be installing today, again, because the 7700 XT is still under embargo, we're not going to build with that. One of the GPUs that we're going to be testing with against the 7700 XT is a reference design RX 6800, and this is literally my first ever 6000 series reference design. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not this view that does it for me. I mean, that's clean. And it's definitely not this view that does it for me. It's that view. Oh my goodness. The side profile of this graphics card is tier S plus and a half. This just looks so good. If we match up all of the RGB colors to just be red, maybe a little bit of white in there, oh my goodness. This is going to look so, so clean. I really, really like this. But yeah, that is just one of the cards that we're going to be testing with. We're also going to be selling this build for probably our October 1st monthly launch. We do have our September 1st launch tomorrow morning, actually, so not far away. So if you are a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member, the $5 per month thing, you will get first access to the builds that we're dropping. Dropping 5 builds tomorrow. 2 of them are at 400. One of them's at 450, one of them's at 550, and one of them's at $800. They're all going to be super steals. All of them should go all of them are probably going to go instantly. But yeah, that drop is tomorrow morning. And then the last part we have are some Asia Horse cable extensions. I just got black because whenever I build a mostly Corsair sponsored type of build, you got all the RGB control in the world. I don't want to ever limit somebody to the color of their cable extensions. So I have usually been just buying black cable extensions. That way the color of the build is just dependent on how you configure the RGBs. But yeah, that's all the parts that we're going to be building with today. I'm very excited. This is going to be a hefty build though. Not going to lie. That's a good looking GPU for sure. Imagine that GPU painted white though. Do people paint reference design AMD cards, the 6000 series? Really? You should look at the fans when running on that GPU. I have a question. Does an Intel 10400F bottleneck an Arc A750? No. No, you'll be perfectly fine with the 10400F. That's actually a pretty good combo. Yeah, pretty good combo. I would just keep it right there. People paint GPU. Well, I know people paint GPUs. I'm asking if they paint those. So some GPUs are good for painting, some are bad. I painted the EVGA GTX 1080 Ti a couple of months ago, and that had a bunch of removable parts, so I didn't have to actually paint anything on the GPU. You just remove all like the little corner accent pieces and like the side bracket. That card turned out amazing. Some of them are easier and like are set up for painting. Some of them are a pain and you got to tape it and everything, so you don't paint on the important parts. Pigwig Gaming, first time chatter, says, love the content, brother. Thank you. Thank you to you as well. Welcome to the Twitch stream. D-Man says, I just painted an XFX 6700. Nice. Oh, you painted it white? Very cool. I want to see a picture of that. Commenter Guy says, just in, back from the UPS store. I know what Commenter Guy's doing. Nice. Congrats on selling at least one build. Zach, you didn't see my highlighted reply. My bad. I'm so bad at that. Highlighted reply. So, Zach, should I wait for Battle Mage or should I just get a different GPU? Honestly, I'm really getting on the hype. If you don't have any graphics card right now, and like you're playing on console, and you want a gaming PC right now, do not wait for literally anything. If you're ever in that situation where you want to jump into PC gaming, you want to start playing with your friends, don't worry about what's coming next. There will always be something coming that is better than what's currently available, and prices are always going to continue to decrease, minus any potential shortages, blah, 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 blah. Don't ever wait in a situation like that. The only time it makes sense to wait is if you already have a capable enough PC that you're still enjoying and it's not like pissing you off or anything. Then you can be a little bit more picky and patient and wait for something like Battle Mage. And also, on Battle Mage specifically, don't buy Battle Mage as your first ever graphics card. I would not recommend that. I cannot wait for Battle Mage. A lot of people in the community are very excited for it, but it's still only a second-gen Intel GPU product. There are still going to be some quirks. Intel has made huge strides with first the ARC A750, A770, the A380. They've made some really good strides with that card. The drivers are getting better and better, but it's still, in my mind, a tinkerer level, enthusiast level of a card. There are going to be some quirks with it, so I wouldn't make that your first GPU purchase. Just get AMD or NVIDIA, just to be on the safe side. But for people like the exclusives, people that have been building PCs for a while, Battle Mage, that's looking good, man. That's looking real good. I am very excited about it. Okay, let's start building. Got a motherboard, MSI Pro, X670p, Wi-Fi. Let's do it. Hello, I came to raise awareness with, I don't even know what you're saying, but okay, cool. Is the i7-13700F good with the RTX 3070 and 32 gigabytes of RAM? Any good? Yeah, it's a good combo. You don't need a 13700F for a 3070. If you have that system in front of you, yes, that would be a very good gaming PC, and also like a editing, productivity, or whatever PC. It'd be really good. But if you're just worried about gaming, you do not need to spend that kind of money on a 13700F. You can get a 13600K, 12600K if you want, if you're just worried about gaming. But you do you. You do you. Honestly, if you want more just strictly gaming performance, I would probably, wow, that is a really, two things. Okay, it's a great looking motherboard, and it's really heavy. Wow, that is one heavy motherboard, jeez. If you're planning that build and you're only worried about gaming, honestly, I would save money and drop it down to a 13600K and then use that extra money for a better graphics card, maybe a 3080, if that's the difference in price. Something like that, you know. That would give you huge bang for your buck upgrade performance. But again, you do you, man. Did you ever try the AMR5 mini PC? I don't even know what that is. No. I do create, thanks. Well then, yeah. Yep, for creators, editing, streaming, then that's a real good choice then. Yep, I'm glad you said that. Yeah, 13700F is really good. Now, if you are editing in Adobe Premiere, you will get a little bit of a benefit if you get a CPU that has the integrated graphics. I don't think that the difference is huge, or I don't think it's as big as it used to be, but I think you still get a little bit of a benefit in Premiere if you use a CPU with integrated graphics. But I forget. Yay, M.2 cover says Fraggin' Randy. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about that. That's literally what I'm looking at as well, because this MP600 Pro LPX has its own heatsink. So I don't know if I'm just going to remove this for now and install this on here or what, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's install this CPU over here. Again, I said this in the intro, but I've actually only installed, this is either my third or my fourth AM5 CPU. So I haven't done this too often. The couple that we have had in the studios, I remember Sam built a couple of them. So yeah, I'm definitely in uncharted territory a little bit here. Not like it's like crazy rocket science different, but it is different. And pressing down on a new socket, yeah, like those pins are like, I'm not gonna lie, even for me, that is like super intimidating. All of those like tiny pins over there, and like the corner is in a new slot. The gold corner is up on the top left section right now. I mean, like even that's kind of intimidating. You know, why do they have to change things up? And the way that you grip this CPU is different because of the way that IHS is set up. Yeah. Okay. How many people type a 1 in, or actually no, don't type a 1. Type the number in chat of how many AM5 builds you've done that you've built yourself. How many AM5 builds have people in the chat built so far? Very curious to hear that. There we go. Okay. CPU is in. Let's get this RAM installed. Capex says 1. No, none. Your says 5. Wow, impressive. Doc 0, Fire Medic 0. A lot of the zeros, yeah. And most people have not done it. I don't know. That was probably... Honestly, there's a chance that was only my second time. I've done it, I would guess 2 or 3 times now. About to be 2, says the commenter guy. Shauner says 1, 2 more coming soon. Team Intel question mark? No, it's, well, I mean, AM5, I wasn't a huge fan of AM5 when it first launched. Just, I mean, the prices were high, DDR5 only. You know, the CPUs don't come with the CPU coolers. And there was just so much value in Intel 12th gen versus the AM5 stuff when it first launched. Now, with the price of like the 7600, 7600X, with the price of DDR5 coming down, you know, motherboard prices are coming down. Like, it's definitely like way more accessible. And this build right here, you know, Corsair said that they'll send us all of the parts like that they could send over. Like, they sent me pretty much like one of every product category that they have: SSD, AIO, power supply, RAM, you know, all of that stuff. But it's still, it was like, okay, do I want this build to be AM5 or go with Intel 13th gen? And for this one, I'm like, you know what? It's been a while. We've been doing a few 13th gen builds, especially Intel 12th gen builds. So I'm like, let's go AM5 today. So yeah, not really up my wheelhouse right now, but I guess it will be. At Micro Center, you can get a 12900K combo for $400 with a motherboard. Nice. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of crazy motherboard, or just combos in general, at Micro Center posted on Build a PC sales. Yeah, there've been a lot. Selling this on the ZTT website? Yeah, after we do our GPU testing, we might use this for 2 videos, so I'm not sure exactly when we're going to sell it, but yeah, we will be putting this up on our... This will be one of our monthly drops on the website. I gotta turn that music down. It's a little high. Yeah, we'll be selling this on the website either October 1st or November 1st, I would say. One of those. I'm already done with my beer. Get those AM5 reps in. That's what we're doing. Okay, so this is, again, the MP600 Pro LPX from Corsair. And our motherboard already comes with M.2 shield covers. And this is like a pretty elaborate setup here. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do here. But I think I might just... Oh, that is not... Okay, there we go. I might, rather than like try to... What is this? What is this craziness going on? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This has a heat shield on the bottom, or like a heat plate on the bottom as well. I have never seen that before. But a lot of PCs, man. I have never seen this before. I didn't even know motherboards did this. Well, that's pretty cool, but the... Now I have to remove this, though. Yeah, now I have to remove this, because if I install it like this, then we're going to see... Okay, alright. Let's remove it. We're going to use this heat shield now. Because of this heat shield thing, the transfer tape thing, you'll be able to see it because the SSD is not big enough. So we're going to go ahead and... I don't even know if you can uninstall this. It looks like you can, but somebody stop me if you can't. We're going to have to uninstall this, which sometimes can be a huge pain. And that's actually not even turning at all. That's kind of concerning. What are we going to do here? All right, we'll figure it out. Going to Micro Center for my first time at the end of September. More hype than going to Disney. For sure. I feel that. Painful the 100 bit. He says, I've been here since the beginning. If you need me, just rewiring truck while I have daylight. There you go. Yeah. Can I remove this? Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Now I feel much safer. Can I remove that though? So far the screw is definitely like way tighter than what it needs to be. So I'm a little concerned on that. Save it for another green chip build. Oh, save this. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea, honestly. It would be kind of fake news putting a Corsair heatsink on an Intel 670p, but if there's anybody that can get away with it, it would be me. Aesthetics over everything. What happened to your LTT screwdriver? Yeah, honestly, that's a great question. It's sitting right next to me. I don't know why I decided to use this. I wanted to find the perfect drill bit because these screws were scaring me because I didn't want to strip them. These were in here like way too tight. If somebody's like rushing and just like trying to remove these as quickly as possible, they definitely would have stripped one of these because I almost did. Okay. All right, I remember Sam saying that these were kind of tricky to uninstall. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't even know how to do that. Somebody might need it. Painful. How do I remove this? This looks difficult. Does it slide? This looks really difficult, actually. I have no idea what I'm doing. Painful. How do I remove this, man? I feel like it's got to pop out, but... this is going to be a pain. Be careful. I'm not sure about that SSD. I know the WD ones are glued on. Oh my god, if this is glued on, what am I going to do? Even though they are screwed on? Yeah, the screws that I just unscrewed don't look like they do anything. Like the screws weren't attached to anything. Creative name of the 10-bit, he says, put a very small strip of electrical tape over the Corsair branding. Yeah, that would work. It would look kind of shady, though. Yeah, this feels glued on. Because those screws did not... Okay. Not screwed on. Just the transfer tape. There we go. Okay. Well, that'll work. All right, let's put this over here for safekeeping. Oh, geez. That does not feel good. That is... Oh. Oh, that... Oh. What is this? That is not good. Hopefully that's not conductive. Okay. Does this come off? So that means this is going to come off too. But that is going to be a pain to come off. Royally screwed. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable pulling that off. Especially with how tight that one was. This doesn't feel good. Throw putty? Is that what this is? Soak it in alcohol? Who's got time for that, man? Oh, I got it. It's coming off. Hold on. There we go. Ew. What is this? Can I use that? I need an expert in here. Is this even usable? Why would they do this? Well, okay. Well, I know why they're doing it. because they just assume that you're going to use their. Well, okay, well, I'm already halfway removing this, so I might as well go all the way. But oh, jeez. Well, if this doesn't boot, we know what the issue is. Twist like a cooler. Yeah, it's like, is this putty? Is that what they call it? It's coming back to me. I remember Sam complaining about the last time we did this. Oh, jeez. Look at this mess. Yeah, it's not like tape. It's like, it doesn't feel like putty either. It's like, I can't remember. It feels very familiar. Certified thermal crap? Yeah, pretty much. That's how I would describe it. I mean, I guess it's not going to hurt it. But I'm going to try to clean it off as much as I can. But that is ridiculous, Corsair. What are we thinking? Painful to 10, but he says it's non-conductive. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm still going to try to clean it off as much as I can, but okay. Well, that's pretty much as good as it's going to get without tools. Okay. All right. Well, we're in business. Look at this mess. This, you can't really see it on camera, but this is ridiculous. Let me clean this up before I freak out over here. We're just going to put this all back in the Corsair box. Yeah, I guess we still could. Ooh, there goes the SSD. I guess we could still reuse that. The putty didn't really stick to the actual heat sink. It just stuck to the SSD, so maybe a Sharpie or something. That would kind of work too, but all right, we're just going to pour that in there. We'll deal with that mess tomorrow. All right. There we go. Okay. Gonna need the alcohol to clean it nice? Yeah. We're not gonna do that. Who's got time for that? Okay, this is Thirsty Thursday we're talking about. We just gotta get it done. Okay, here we go. Now, just like that, we can install our very dirty SSD. Lock it down. Like that. And then we'll remove the tape on this one. Like this. I mean, this is a better heatsink anyway. So it was probably worth it to do all that. Boom. And then install this back on there. Just like that. Boom. That wasn't terrible. That was not terrible. It wasn't good, but not terrible. Take it to a repair shop? I don't think he's talking to me. What's up, Zach? My custom-built Windows 11 gaming PC can't run my games at more than 10 FPS, and I was fine a few days ago. I have an RTX 3070. Can you help? Check your drivers. Yeah, with NVIDIA GPUs especially, sometimes you will just, like, literally lose your drivers, and you have to just reinstall them. I would do that. There are so many times where I have just lost my NVIDIA driver out of nowhere. You know, FPS just tanks. You just reinstall them drivers and you're usually good to go. Try that. Oh, that's why the guy said take it to a repair shop. No, don't do that. It's all making sense. Can you try putting an RTX 4090 on a Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat next time? Yeah, that's actually next episode of Thirsty Thursday. You should tune in. We might even do that for Flippin' Friday as well. Okay, last thing we got to do. Actually, second to last thing we got to do. We gotta not be lazy, and we gotta continue to remember to put our stickers on here for Thirsty Thursday season numero tres. I gotta get my sticker action going here. Our sticker box is looking super sad. Okay, there we go. We'll put this one over here because this is 7000 series. Boom. All right, now, last thing we got to do for the motherboard prep. Get this AIO installed. At least the brackets. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Yeah, PC Addict. Sorry, we don't have a exclamation point parts list or anything anymore. One of our time-saving steps. Stop. Don't forget to view the manual. Oh, my God. Is it really one of these? Boomer. Okay. I'll open the digital manual. Okay. We'll let that load. All right. AM5? I see an AM5 sticker. There we go. I'll take that. Here's the AIO. Wow, are the fans pre-installed? Whoa. Now that has me interested right away. Oh my goodness. Are these actually pre-installed? That will be a game changer, especially for Thirsty Third. Wow, that is a beefy CPU block as well. That AIO is clean. Oh my goodness. Whoo! Fans come pre-installed in the perfect orientation that we need. Oh my goodness. And look at this. This is what I'm talking about with IQ. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this. This is the IQ link, that proprietary cable I was talking about. This is just where you plug in the extra fans. There's no wires on this thing at all. This is, oh man. Okay, just a USB-C connector and the 2 proprietary connectors for the extra. Oh man, consider me impressed on this one. This is gonna, okay, this is gonna be exciting. I'm ready. All right, I gotta get my digital manual out here though, because it's 2023. Okay, where is AM5 installation? Here we go. Install the AM5 mounting bracket. Remove the integrated Intel mounting bracket. Install the AMD AM5 bracket by pushing both sides on the slot until the pump is secure. Okay, that I can handle, I think. Okay, we got our pre-installed thermal paste. Looking pretty clean. Do these just pop out here? Yeah. Oh, wow, that's magnetic too. Oh, or wait, maybe it's not. That just felt like super satisfying pulling that out there. Okay. This is nice. I can't wait till this is more common and more affordable, right? Yeah, this is like a this is a very expensive AIO setup and RGB setup right here. I mean, this is like all of the RGB products that we're gonna have in this build are hundreds of dollars. I mean, this is very, very expensive. But if this becomes the standard, yeah, feel that. All right, we'll push on that. Okay, that one's in. Now we'll uninstall this one. Push this in. Just like that. Boom. Yeah, that's on there. Okay, so that's the AM5 bracket. Let's put this back on here so we don't mess up that thermal paste. Oh, wait, that's not going to work. Okay. All right, we'll set this to the side. Now, what's step numero dos? Prepare the motherboard. Install the AM5 standoff screws. Oh, remove the existing brackets. Install the standoff screws. Where are those at? These. Tighten all 4 firmly. And that's it. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is awesome, Corsair. This is actually genuinely impressive. All right, let's switch over to our Linus screwdriver, though. Let's show some respect here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to remove this. I keep forgetting this is live and I'm trying to skip forward. What, you don't like it? What are you trying to skip forward to? Do you already know how to do all this? Warman? Zach, can you ban McNugget from chat because he's hating and is disrupting the vibe? You know, here's the thing. I haven't seen a single message that this McNugget guy has saying. However, if you're saying that he's ruining the vibe and somebody else down here says y'all are feeding McNugget, let's just get him out of there. We have people. We have people that can make that happen. Thank you for your request. Your request has been approved. McNugget, thank you for stopping by the stream, but you're gone. Sorry, ma'am. As soon as Ahmad gets over there and handles it. Enjoy your stay while it lasts. Okay. Let's install our standoff screws here. Yeah, we are all about the... Okay, which direction do I install these? These are different threads. Okay, I gotta get the thumb screws out so I can figure out where the threads are. Oh, I don't even know what that is or what that is. Intel hardware, that ain't it. We need our thumb screws. They might be in here. Nope. Miscellaneous hardware? Yeah, probably that. There he goes. Is he gone now? Thank you, Zach. Thank you, mods. Sounds like it's under control. We ban people all the time for failing the vibe check. It's a very real thing. In our Discord server, ! Discord server, people get banned all the time simply for just failing the vibe check. It's a, you know, it's not a black and white written rule here. It's just a thing that you gotta abide by. And if you can't pass the vibe check, then you gotta go. Okay, so it's definitely like this. All right, I'm tracking. What's up, Gnarly? Welcome to the stream. Mark is on it. Perfect. Mark's on his game. I bought 20 cases from Newegg 1 week ago. How did that delivery go? Must be on YouTube. Yeah, that was a YouTube thing. Sorry, should have said that. Those Dom plats look good. Yeah, they are super clean. Very nice. Okay. All right, this is good. That's all we got to do. Yeah, this motherboard prep is complete, ladies and gentlemen. We have our 4 thumb screws, which we will put over here so we don't lose them. Whenever I'm freaking out about where these went an hour from now, please remind me. We have all of our radiator hardware that we need over here, which I will also put over there. And we have this little hub thing, which... I don't know if this is the hub for the whole AIO, but like if it is, that is super impressive. Look how small this thing is. This is that proprietary connector. Got a couple other proprietary connectors, micro USB. I don't know what is going on here, honestly, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay. All right. Motherboard is prepped and good to go. Let's move on, shall we? Okay. Let's get our power supply out right now. And this shouldn't take too long because I did you guys a favor. I'll show it to you in just a second. Let's get this out first. If you missed the intro, this is the RMX Shift 1000. This is the Corsair lineup of power supplies that have the power cables shifted to the side instead of the rear. It makes installing the power supply so much more satisfying. And I really enjoy it. All right, here we go. What screwdriver are you using? That is the LTT screwdriver. Shout out to Brett from UFD Tech for the hookup on that. Okay. Here it is. I just realized that I didn't even tell you what case we're using, ladies and gentlemen. During the intro, I completely forgot. We are using, hence all the Corsair products, the Corsair 3000D. Type a 1 in chat if you did not know that the 3000D existed. I had no idea. We're using the Corsair 3000D. Talk about that when we get to it. Let's focus on the power supply for right now, though. Yeah, we're using the Corsair 3000D. What is your favorite PC game? I'm on a Valheim kick right now. Not my favorite game, but I am on a Valheim kick. I go through seasons, man. I'm a seasonal type of gamer. I am never playing the same thing. All right, we need PCIe. No, not that one. We don't need Molex. We got 24 pin. We don't need that. I need a double 6+2. There's a double 6+2. We need some SATA data, or SATA power, excuse me. We need some 4x4 for the CPU. Oh, I think that's it. Is that it? 6 plus 2. SATA power. CPU. 24 pin. We're good. That's all we need. Not until a couple days ago I saw a review. What'd they say about it? Found out about the 3000. Oh, you found out about the 2000D like 3 days ago? A little bit behind. What is the price of that PC? This one's gonna be expensive. I don't know. 7600X, 7700 XT, which I don't even know the price of yet, even though I have it. They don't give us the price, and the price is under embargo. I think. We know the MSRP is. What was the MSRP of the 7600 XT reference? $550, I think. It's 50 or no, $450. I forget. It's $50 cheaper than the 7800 XT, which is very interesting. But the pricing of the third-party cards, I think, is still under embargo. $449. Yeah, $449, and the 7800 XT was $500. Yeah. Yeah, per usual, the AMD GPU launches are always chaos. We still don't have our driver yet for the 7700 XT, even though I signed the NDA for it on Monday. On Monday, my rep was like, all right, sign this NDA and we'll send over the driver. Signed it over Monday. Send it over Monday. Still don't have it. Still don't have the driver. We never have the driver. Okay, here we go. Got this. We're probably just going to install all of these cables once the PSU is plugged in. But I do want to get the cable extensions together. And this is the favor I was talking about earlier. I got you guys. Look at this. I got all of our cable combs pre-installed, pre-lined up, ready to go. We don't have to sit through that part. I know that's probably the most boring part of the stream. I got you. Trying to make little small improvements here on Thirsty Thursday. Look, all we're going to do is plug in this extension. Again, just using all black because we have all the Corsair products to brighten up the PC. We got the 4+4, and then we need the two 6+2s. I did not create a custom cable comb this time for both sets of 6+2s because, again, this is going to be a GPU benchmarking PC, so I didn't want to limit us to a specific amount of cable combs. So we're just going to do the two separate runs for that. But after that, our power supply is now prepped as well, and we are making some serious progress. So here's the case. This is not what I expected, just for the record. This is the Corsair 3000D pre-combed boo. Here's the deal. I'll keep it real with you guys. Every now and then, once in a blue moon, I like to go in and check the analytics of what's going on. The ZTT YouTube channel, it's kind of my livelihood. I like to check in on the performance every now and then. The analytics are telling me, and my team of the analytics people, we got like 50 so employees or so just crunching numbers at all points of the day. They're telling me, my people, that when I cable comb during Thirsty Thursday, that is the only huge spike of people that leave the stream during when I'm cable combing. Couldn't tell you why. It's one of my favorite parts. But people clearly, according to my analytics team, they don't want to see me cable combing here on Thirsty Thursday. So, if I got time, I'll pre-cable comb it in the office, and then I'll show up prepared for you guys. You know, it only makes sense. Here we go. This is the 3000D. Now, you may be asking, the 4000D was an ATX case. The 2000D was an ITX case. What could the 3000D be? They dropped the ball. They dropped the ball. This is not the 3000D micro ATX case that we've all been waiting for. Not at all. This is rather a stripped down 4000D. I'm not gonna lie. I don't talk negatively about Corsair too often. I think they dropped the ball on this one For real. This is a normal ATX size, literally a 4000D that's a little bit stripped down. I'm pretty sure it has the exact same dimensions as the 4000D. And what really makes me upset is I was just at dinner with Corsair at LTX. They had a couple creators out for a dinner party. And I was talking. This was before the 3000D launched, or before anybody knew about it. And I was saying in the meeting, 4000D, everyone loves it. ATX case, 2000D, ITX case, 3000D. I can't wait for it. It's going to be a micro ATX case. I'm going to use it at least 10 times. And I vividly remember the faces that the Corsair reps were making at the table. And they were like, they were making that face like, I can't say anything. But they were laughing. And like, I could have sworn they were agreeing with me. They just couldn't tell me. But really, deep down, they're thinking, no, it's not what everybody wants. It's a stripped down version of the 4000D. They dropped the ball big time. Anyway, still a good case, obviously. But it's just not the case that we wanted, to be honest. I guess there's still hope for a 2500D micro ATX. But that might be wishful thinking at this point. I mean, why would they make that 2000D ITX? I thought that was the perfect setup for a 3000D micro ATX. I just don't get it. Room for 50 fans? Yeah, we got about 50 in here. They were tone deaf in that development. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was a big, yeah. It's a miss. It's a miss. We all want a micro ATX Corsair case. They're making really good cases. They got a monster, that 5000T or whatever. They got a decent size 4000D, like we said. It's just like, scale it down a little bit. Micro ATX 3000D. Fortunately, we didn't get it. Looks cheap compared to their other cases. It doesn't feel cheap. Yeah, I haven't used the 4000D for a while. Is the 4000D metal, the front panel? Because this is plastic. It doesn't feel cheap, though. But I actually don't know the real difference between them. But before I start installing in here, we are going to take a very quick bathroom break. I'm going to freshen up on another beer, and I will be back in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. We're about to build inside the Corsair 3000D ATX case. Soccer Guy says, thank you for the response on my question about the metal front panel of 4000D. He says, touching it right now. It's metal. Got it. Mark says plastic frame with metal mesh. Yeah, this front panel is all plastic. So, yeah, I believe, I actually don't remember what he said, but I believe my Corsair rep said, because he knew when he emailed, so the email conversation, I went on the website of Corsair when I was planning this build, and I was like, okay, what can they send me for this project? And I was looking at the cases, not expecting to see anything different, and I saw 3000D on there. And I didn't even look at it. I just saw the name 3000D, and I immediately went over to Gmail, and I was like, oh my god, send me the 3000D right now. Again, just assuming it was Micro ATX. And his very first response in the email was, yeah, it's not the 3000D that you were hoping for. He's like, I believe his words were, it's just a 4000D that's a little stripped down. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. But yeah, I don't know the specifics of what's actually... I don't know what the MSRP is. It's live on the website. The product is out already. You can look at it now. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Oh, this is the second beer. I should have showed you before I opened it. Southern Tier Harvest Autumn IPA. Did you drink this one? Yeah. You like this one better? What's your rating out of 10? Huh? 7? 7 out of 10. I'll be the judge of that. Wait, this one?
In general.
Oh. I like the other one better. I like the Trogs better. Really? But this one's pretty good. This one's not bad. I give this one like a 6 out of 10. I think it was 80 or 90. No, there's no way it's 80. There's no way Corsair released an $80 case. We'll look at it. All right. Corsair 3000D. There's no way. Oh my god. Wow. I was wrong again. Okay. Good call. The 3000D is $85. I don't know where I saw that at. Yeah, right down here. $85. Good call, Shawner. That's pretty cheap. I mean, I'm actually kind of impressed. That's a good price. That's a good Corsair price right there. Okay, high airflow front panel. We know that. Tempered glass. Yep. Modern I/O. Okay, doesn't really tell me anything about it. I guess they're not gonna show off like, hey, this is how it's worse than the 4000D. White version as well. $89. That's a good price. That's a good price for Corsair. I'll give them props to that. Comes with two fans, two SP120 Elites. But yeah, I mean that's not bad. That's not terrible. Corsair's definitely on the higher price end of things, as we know. So $85 case is actually kind of impressive. Painful with the 10 biddies says last message has differences. There we go. Painful with the 10 biddies. 4000D has a metal front panel with a plastic border, USB-C on the front, but they are in the same exact box. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that USB-C connector is like $25 or something. Isn't that USB-C connector like really expensive for manufacturers to do? SP120 Elites are solid case fans. Isn't SP static pressure for like radiators though? Isn't that how it... Didn't Corsair used to do... I have no idea. I'm pretty sure Corsair used to do SPs for radiator fans and AFs for case fans. Did that change at some point? It probably changed. I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure that's how it used to be. All right, let's get this IO shield installed, shall we? Oops. There we go. Am I right on that? They basically removed all of the accessories and changed the front panel. Okay. I mean, it's kind of a surprising move. Like, Corsair has definitely graduated up to, like, high-end only type stuff. So to see them, like, this is their attempt at creating a more budget-friendly option. And for, like, Corsair standards, again, being mostly high-end stuff. Wow, this IO shield's not going in. Wow, this is not going in at all. They actually did a pretty good job. I mean, we'll see how the case is after I install it, but price-wise, like concept-wise of what they're doing, like, I can't get all four corners of this in. There we go. It seems like it was a win for them. We'll see how popular it is. I haven't seen anybody use it before. Has anybody seen a creator use this? Static pressure and airflow, yeah. Do you know the Cooler Master Masterbox Q300L? Yeah, we used to use that case like back in the back in the day. Hey, Zach, what's the best build for Fortnite under $1 million? Your first ever message. I don't think we're going to see you here for too much longer. Painful at 10 says, the metal cover for the long front wire hole is gone too. Oh, interesting. There are other creators, question mark, says Frag and Randy. There's not. I was just kidding. I was just testing you. You passed. Good job. Okay, what am I doing? Let's go back to here. All right, let's get this motherboard installed. I think I saw one in one of Ruby's thumbnails. Oh, okay, nice. Actually, before we do this, let's uninstall the fans. So it does come with the two 120 SPs, one in the front, one in the back. We are going to uninstall them completely because we have all of these RGB fans to use, which is going to be fun. Do you usually do PC building live streams? Yeah, we do this every Thursday. I was on a very long hiatus. My wife left for a 6-month work trip at the end of last year, and I was home with one of our kids, Antonio, who's a toddler. So I was single parenting for those 6 months, and during those 6 months, like 1 week into it, I was like, okay, I can't live stream anymore. So I didn't live stream for those 6 months, and then like it took me a couple months after that, after she got back, to get back into it. But yeah, as of right now, we're doing this every Thursday. There we go. Yeah, 100% all plastic except for the mesh. But I mean, it doesn't feel cheap. Like, it's still. I mean, I've definitely used a lot of shady budget cases in my day. Like, that is definitely no cheap plastic front panel. It's cheaper for Corsair, but not. It's no DIY PC cheap. What case is this? The Corsair 3000D. It's brand new. Would you ever sell sub 5-liter PCs on the shop? 5-liter? How big is that? I don't know. How I don't know. How big is an NR200P? How many liters is that? Just for a reference point. I don't know. I know the whole small form factor community always goes off of that metric for the size, and I have no idea off the top of my head what the size of anything is. 5L is a mini PC? Oh, jeez. No, we will not be selling any mini PC. Actually, we might we might sell that ZimaBoard at some point, but no, like as a restock build, no, we're not going to sell mini PCs. All right, get that 120 out of there. Get this 120 out of there. I'm drinking. Our danger with 100 biddies coming in hot. Thank you. NRP is 10 to 12 liters. Okay, got it. Yeah, 5-liter, not going to happen. Why are you asking for a 5-liter PC? What do people do? What? Now I'm just curious. What's going through your mindset? Why would should ZTT be selling 5-liter mini PCs? I don't know. Wait, Painful says with the 10 biddies that NR200P is 18-liter. Doc said 10 to 12. That's a huge discrepancy. What's going on here? God, put the camera on me real quick. Guys, now is not the time in our PC building community to be giving false specifications and rushing video production without accurate information. We can't be doing that right now. Doc, let's just settle it. Someone look it up. How many liters is the NR200P? I'll put a little someone put an asterisk up here. How many? Doc is a dirty liar. Okay, got it. So it is 18 liters. Make that very clear. Don't clip me saying the NR200P is 10 to 12 liters. That was not my fault. All right. Now we can get the motherboard in here. This is looking super clean. Oh, yeah. That looks nice already. Actually, it doesn't. Yeah, this I/O shield's giving me a little bit of problems here, but we can work around that. Okay. All the standoffs looking good. All right. All right. Making progress here. That looks super clean. Mini PC would be fun to see built. Are you talking about like that ASRock one? What's that ASRock mini PC? I think the model name had like 300 in it or something. You know, it's an A300 maybe? Am I making that up? Something like that. Is that what you're talking about? Hey, bro, I have a i7 in my laptop. Can I upgrade it? I'm just curious. No, you most likely cannot upgrade your CPU in your laptop. Okay. Let's get some motherboard screws in here. Where are the motherboard screws? Oh, my goodness. Okay, I think those are it. These are a little different, but they look close. NR200 goated just building it. The NR200P is probably the smallest PC that I've built. Has anybody built a PC smaller than the NR200P in here? Yeah, I'm pretty... A300? Yeah. Yeah, that was that cool little ASRock mini PC. Some people did some cool stuff with that. Has anybody built a PC? Oh, wow, that back panel is kind of flimsy. I don't know if that's a 3000D, 4000D, or what thing, but that back panel doesn't feel like super secure back there. Oh, they have a couple different ones? Yeah, I remember when the A300 came out. Please, Zach, build in a fractal ridge. Is that one smaller? I keep seeing that one. I keep seeing a lot of YouTube thumbnails with it. Yeah, that one's a bit smaller, huh? Not by much though. Than the 200p. Yeah, the fractal ridge looks nice, but there's not a. Do they have a fractal ridge with a tempered glass side panel or no? I feel like I've only seen the ridges with the wood panel side panel. Do they make them with the tempered glass? Oh, the Terra. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting them confused. Brad with the Fitty Bitties. Welcome to the Fitty Bitty Committee, man. A little late. Tuning in. I'm glad I can finally make it to a stream. Welcome. Painful at the 10 bitty says Ridge is 12.6 liters. Wow. That is significantly smaller than the NR200P. Wait, you were thinking of the Terra. Doc, Doc, I lost my trust points with you. Am I talking about the Terra or am I talking about the Ridge? All I know is there's a new wood panel, small form factor, tiny fractal design case that everyone keeps using. I think a lot of them are green. Which one is that? Is that the Terra or the Ridge? The Ridge is the slim upright one. No, I'm okay. Yeah, Doc's right. I am not talking about an upright one. Yeah, I must be talking about the Terra. What is this build? This is our GPU testing rig for the RX 7600 or 7700 XT launch. It's rocking a Ryzen 5 7600X, 64 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte SSD, and we're going to be testing the 7700 XT, the 6800, and I think we got an NVIDIA card as well. Oh, we're going to be testing a 6700 XT as well, and a 3070, since they're all right around the same level of performance expected. At least that's expected. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some big time GPU benchmarks here in just a bit. When it comes to the fractal cases, I'm better at knowing, says Doc. Okay. So Doc just doesn't know Cooler Master. Got it. Painful Tempity says the Terra is 10.4 liters. It's the wood panel one. That's the one I'm talking about. 10.4. Wow. That is tiny. All right. Painful Tempity says also Terra doesn't offer a glass panel. Got it. That's what I'm talking about. See, I knew what I was talking about. I just didn't know the name. I keep seeing the Terra on YouTube thumbnails. A lot of people are using it, but I just see that wood panel side panel. Dr. Zoomer is a fractal shill. Yeah, this is an expensive build. Not me, though. I only paid for the 7600X and motherboard and the extensions. I didn't pay for anything else actually. This is a cheap build. This is a cheap build for ZTT finances over here. Oh wait, never mind. I paid for the GPU. The 7700 XT they sent obviously, but the 6800, the 6700, yeah, I bought all those. Never mind. This is not a cheap build. Take that back. Is a Ryzen 7 5800X and a 4060 Ti and 16 gigabytes of RAM good? It's fine. Yes, it is good. I don't know. I'm never a big fan of 5800Xs. I literally just made a video of Ryzen 7s. It's without knowing the details of your situation, it's probably fine, and that's a good PC. I would say that you can save money FPS per dollar wise if you didn't get the 4060 Ti. Those are like way overpriced in terms of the FPS per dollar. But if you want an NVIDIA card and the 4060 Ti is in your budget, then yeah, 4060 Ti with a 5800X, like that's going to be a very nice system. But it all just depends on what you're trying to get out of it, what your goals are, and you know, if you have any brand loyalty or anything. Painful Intensity says 3 hydrates and a posture check. Thank you. Someone's on top of it today, per usual. Over on YouTube. I haven't been checking YouTube chat too much, sorry. Zach, I hate to keep calling people out, but Jennifer Sloan is also ruining the vibe. Is there a chance that average Fallout player is the one failing the vibe check? I gotta pay more attention. Don't insta-ban Jennifer Sloan yet. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind, you can. I read some messages. Never mind, good call. Average Fallout player, I appreciate it. People are just failing the vibe check today. Never mind, you can stay. And actually, we'll write average Fallout player down as our potential mods for 2020, the 2024 campaign. Nice work over there. Keeping the YouTube chat in line. I appreciate it. What do you think about a Ryzen 5 7600 and a 6800 XT? Good combo. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, I like that. Before you buy us, if you didn't pay for anything, you know, maybe wait another week and see what happens to the value of the 6800 XT, because it's literally about to be replaced in a week with the 7800 XT, the 7700 XT. So if anything, the price of just the 6800 XTs is going to go down, but we'll see, you know, based off of the benchmarks and everything. But if you're gonna buy that PC, then I would. This is one of the few times where it's like, okay, just wait one more week and see what happens. YouTube just keeps proving why it's worse than Twitch. I'm kind of liking it over here. Average Fallout player says possible mod moment ? I mean, he's kicking into high gear over there, you know. That's what you got to do. The thing about the mods, we were just having this discussion the other day. No mod in the history of ZTT mods, Discord, Twitch, YouTube mods, no mod has ever asked to be a mod. They all just kind of started being impromptu mods and doing mod-related things and being active members of the community before ever becoming a mod. Just like we see here with, I forget what his name is, Average Mod 2024. What was his name? Average Fallout. Thank you. Average Fallout player. He's just modding his way over there without even having the mod status. That's how you do it. I might just make a mod tomorrow, honestly. That's what I like to see. Hey Zach, what CPU should I use for an RX 5500 XT? 3600, man. My answer is not going to change. Until there's a new meta, 3600. Just go with it. Any budget to mid-range PC, oh, that would definitely be budget. Any budget PC on the used market, like if you're comfortable buying used parts, which if you're buying a 5500 XT, you are, try to find a good deal on the Ryzen 5 3600. You can find them for like 50 or 60 bucks. That would pair really nicely. Oh, geez, I just bent the crap out of. Oh, my goodness. I just bent these big time. Okay. All right. Just plugging in the speaker cable, or the, not speaker cables, the power cable's never good. Number one way to not be a mod, ask to be a mod. Exactly. Exactly. And then sometimes, if you're such a good mod, oh my god, if you're such a good mod, some of them even get promoted to employee. Put the camera, is the camera on me? We haven't really announced this yet. But now would actually be a good time to announce it. So here's the thing, guys. Mark, aka Mark Spark, YouTube mod, Twitch mod, Discord mod, he just got a little promotion last week. Mark is now officially the ZTT tech editor, inspired by, honestly, to be 100% real talk, the whole Gamers Nexus and Linus Tech Tip thing. That all happened when I was on vacation, which was a really good time for it to happen, because I was like, I wasn't working on vacation. I just had like all my brain power, and I did a lot of brainstorming over that vacation about the whole like Linus Tech Tips accuracy thing. And Gamers Nexus just released a video that they took down about like what they do for like accuracy and corrections and all like their benchmarking ethics and all sorts of things. And it really had me wondering. And I made the decision to create a tech editor position where somebody outside of the production process, not me, not my videographer, not Sam who benchmarks the PC, somebody that's completely detached away from our production, they review the video and make sure that we're just squared away. Make sure that we don't need any corrections, whether it's like a correction on something I said, or if it's a correction on a way we benchmarked, or even if it's just a correction to like a lower third. Mark is now our guy. He is our tech editor, and he will be reviewing all of our videos before they go live. So, clip this. It's not my fault. If we make a mistake, not my fault. It's all on Mark now. But he's also doing some other things. He is helping me with my script writing for the technical questions for our comment response videos. So all of those vertical videos that I make, like, hey, Zach, what CPU and GPU should I use? Mark is actually, he's doing oh my God, he's doing such a good job. Not to hype him up too much here, but oh my God, it's been so fun. Like this last week, he preps all the scripts for me. Like, he doesn't write the script, but he preps all the information that I need for the script. He tells me like what he thinks are the correct answers. He tells me alternatives. He gives me all the market pricing for everything that I'm about to talk about. It's just like, I just like hop into Notion and like I have all the data I need right there, right before like I write the script. Like, I've been writing the scripts from his videos in like 3 minutes. It's been crazy. So tech editor, official position, Mark. He's been a big help so far during this first week, man. I'm excited. But that's just one of the things that we've done since this whole Linus controversy thing. I've been really, really kicking it into high gear of things that we can do. Daniel also kicking into high gear with the $4.99 super chat, says, you're the GOAT, Zach. We're working on it, but thank you. That's a big time super chat. Thank you. Pay for the 1050 says, smart, choosing a Canadian so you can pay them less. I got you, man. You're ahead of the game. Daniel also with another $4.99 super chat says, Zach, I've got an i5 13500K and a 4060, and I want to change Dragon Randy. Pretty sure that's not for me. Let's wire those 100 biddies over to Mark. Thank you. In a 4060, I want to change the CPU and GPU. What do you think is the best option? i7 and 13th gen. If you have a i5 13th gen CPU, do not get an i7 13th gen. Wait till 14th gen. 14th gen is not going to be a crazy difference. Well, I don't know. Do what you want. Your CPU's fine. That's a tough one. I mean, if you have unlimited disposable income, I would just upgrade that 4060. An i5 13th gen, you know, that can hang with pretty much any GPU. I would just upgrade that. But if you have an unlimited amount of money, then You only have two options. You can go i7 13th gen or i7 14th gen whenever it comes out in a couple months or weeks. Months or weeks? I don't know. Towards the end of the year. But yeah, I mean, that's it. It all depends on how much money you want to spend. The YouTube shorts are so good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Tech Yes City in the house. Let's go. We haven't seen him in a while. AMD is horrible. This is what, okay, hold on. Everyone relax. Pause the music. We haven't paused the music in a while. Let's see what Tech Yes City has to say. That's crazy that he popped in here. I literally just watched your live stream that you did yesterday. I haven't watched, sorry, just being transparent. I haven't watched your live streams in a while, but I watched yours yesterday. That is wild. He says, AMD is horrible in terms of price performance. I recommend Intel and NVIDIA for best stability. That's an opinion. Tech Yes City L. I'll just keep drinking. Tech L City. I don't even know what to say that. Nah, Tech Yes City, you got outdated info. I would say he's trolling. I think that's a troll. Is that on the stream deck? Yes, we have Trump on the loaded up on the stream deck. I don't use that one too often. After that, I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Oh my god! I'm just gonna keep building. You're an AMD fanboy, says Tech Yes City. I have become an AMD fanboy. Yeah, I mean, I hate it. Like, whenever I go into my script writing process for the, 90% of my vertical videos are talking smack about NVIDIA, and I actually do hate it. Like, I genuinely believe across the board, you know, as most people do, AMD does deliver better FPS per dollar. However, like, there's definitely more and more comments about how I'm an AMD fanboy, and I'm like, okay, I gotta find like some good news about NVIDIA here. The 4060 low profile, that's good news on the NVIDIA side. And speaking of which, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I made the video talking about how happy I was about the 4060 low profile coming. OEMs, server builds, you know, benchmarking it against the A2000. Super excited. So I bought it the day that I saw it was available on Amazon. The very next day, Gigabyte hit me up and they're like, hey, you want the 4060 low profile? We saw the video. I'm like, damn right I do. So I gotta cancel that Amazon order. That Tech Yes City was a fake. He has 0 subs. I'm really glad somebody looked into that because that was awkward. He had the same logo. And he stopped into the streams before. Is that not him? Okay, thank God. Thank God. It would have been a good troll. I'm kind of sad it wasn't him. Oh my God. I wouldn't have banned him though. That was a good troll. It was like very, like I can 100% see him coming in here and trolling that. Like, yeah, it was a solid fake. Yeah, that was actually good. I would not have banned him. I saw he just got banned. People with the 10 videos. I can't wait to see the day that Intel and AMD take 50% market share. Maybe it will make NVIDIA wake up. Okay, well, by the time they get to 50% market share, NVIDIA will be woken up by now. They have a long way to go. I literally just did the report today. NVIDIA is at 86% market share. Intel is down to 3, and AMD is down to whatever the number above that is. 86, 3, they're at 11. AMD's at 11. That's for dedicated GPUs. Tech Yes City used to make PC flip. Yeah, he still does make PC flipping videos. I love Tech Yes City. How do you feel about GeForce Now? Guys, I gotta build. Oh my goodness. I love GeForce Now. I think it's a great program. If you have a high-end gaming PC, it doesn't need to be on your radar at all. But I think it's a great program for people that don't have a high-end gaming PC. Even people with Steam Decks have been using GeForce Now. I think it's awesome. Like, the performance of it is actually really, really good. Is the Diablo 4 PC good for Fortnite? Well, here's the thing. Everyone keeps asking me. I literally just had somebody last night send an email. We don't ever restock our monthly drop PCs. They're limited one-of-one drops. We will never remake them. I just had somebody last night say, how much can I pay for you to remake the Diablo 4 PC? Keep in mind that that was like a $400 build. Maybe $500, I'm not sure. It was like a $400 build. The dude's like, how much do I gotta pay for you to remake it? Yeah, that one was a big hit. And that video did really well. Diablo 4 PC is only good for Diablo 4, yeah. Zach's Bot Turf says, I'm an AMD fanboy. Is that the real Zach? Got the profile picture and everything on there. I love it. I gotta install this, guys. I gotta go to bed. It's 10:18. Oh my mother. Okay. All right, let's do this, please. We need to stop botting and pretending to be Tekia City and Zach. We need to put the Lego pieces together here. Painful Tempity says, we can only hope. Now, as I say that, I do want to give you a little teaser. So, just like, put the camera on me. This is important. Just like the Diablo 4 video that we did, we took the minimum specs of what Diablo 4 listed for their recommended minimum specs and whatnot, and we built that PC and kind of tailored it around Diablo when it launched. We're doing the same thing next week for Starfield. The PC is already built, and we took the aesthetics up a level. I'm just going to give you a couple, how many people are here? How many people we got here? Twitch, 58 mil. YouTube, 77 mil. Wow, that's a lot of millions. Okay. For those of you that are here, here is your quick little sneak peek at the Starfield. This is good, man. This is the best aesthetic work that we've ever done before. You ready? Yeah, this is very exclusive content here. Okay, you ready? Hold on, make sure I'm swiping the right direction. Okay, ready? This is pretty cool. All right. We got a couple things there. Now the thing about the PC is the PC's actually changing. We're changing the CPU shroud, and we're changing the color of the cable extensions. And oh my god, this PC is gonna, and we're changing the RGBs. Oh my god. All of this is gonna be like a $400 PC. It's gonna be so sick. The minimum specs for Starfield are a Ryzen 5 2600X and a GTX 1070 Ti. So that's what that build is going to be. And we're going to test it with Starfield once it launches tomorrow for the early access. And our video is going to go live probably on Wednesday, which is the official launch of the game. But yeah, I am very excited for that one. That was our best work. So my wife, Diana, she got a Cricut machine that can like do the custom vinyl work. And that's how we got that stuff. Let's just look at that Starfield logo real quick. That's how we got that. And we're going to be doing a lot. Look at this. Look how good this looks. Oh my God. I'm so in love with this. Look at that. Look at that Starfield logo. Oh my goodness. That looks so sick. I can't, like, this is the future of ZTT budget builds. Just doing like some little vinyl work on there every now and then. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's definitely the future of budget building here at ZTT. It's so cool. And that was her first ever like project with for ZTT for the Cricket. So like we have a lot to learn, a lot to improve on and whatnot. But like that's a really good start. Thirsty for AMD Thursday? AMD Thursday. Not to make your point even more accurate, but you know that Intel Mod Monday series where they do the streaming PC building live stream every Monday on the Intel page? They actually invited me to do that and I declined. It's not because I'm an AMD fanboy though. There were multiple other reasons of why I declined, but it is ironic that Intel invited me to do that, and I said no. You got a vinyl machine now? Yep, we got the Cricket. We got the most expensive Cricket they make. Painful Tempity says prediction. What are we predicting? Will the PC be done by 1050? Oh, definitely not. Yeah, thousands of channel points on no already. Yeah, no way. 1050? That's not a good over-under. I would have put like 1115. We got the... Painful. We have all these RGB products to install that I've never used before. Nobody's used these before. This is all brand new stuff. This is going to take me forever. What are you talking about? 1050. That's a terrible prediction. You're just giving people free channel points at that point. It's 4 a.m. in Scotland right now. Thank you for watching at 4 a.m. Much appreciated. What are you doing though? This might be this is probably going to be a 3 beer night. My $100 budget build had an RX 550 and an i3 4th gen. That was in 2023 eBay. Parts are insane. I believe that. Yeah, I've been thinking about putting together an ultra budget, like sub $150 build. Honestly, the worst part of it is just going to be your power supply. The power supply is going to just have to eat up. Like, you're going to have to settle for that type of budget. You're going to have to settle for a tier D, like a Thermaltake Smart, you know, something like that. You're going to have to settle for something like that with the ultra budget builds for sure. Extreme budgets, I should say. 3 beer night, my man. Gonna wake up with a headache. Oh, dude, I get a headache just thinking about drinking beer. But I gotta play that new emulator Game Boy thing that I was showing you guys earlier. I'm playing that as soon as Thirsty Thursday's over. Probably gonna pass out though, but... Okay, so this is the cool thing about the RMX Shift here. You know? You can just install all of these power supply cables after it goes in, and it's just, I don't know, it's satisfying. When you've built, like, literally hundreds of PCs, doing it differently like this is fun. That's all I gotta say about it. It's fun. I don't know if it adds any extra actual functionality, but it's fun. Okay. Can clip that one to the bank. I just got the power spec PSU for $100 to $150 build. Yeah, that's fine. That's just how it's gotta be. I mean, there's no way around it. Tier C power supplies. The minimum you can pay for a Tier C power supply is like $50. Zach, I really love your videos. To get your... Oh, somebody deleted it. I think it was about shipping to India. Yeah, we will never ship to India. Sorry. Nothing against India. Well, I mean, I do have something against India. It costs way too much money to ship PCs there. So no, sorry. Don't wait. Don't wait for one of our PCs. It will not happen. We're not even shipping to Canada. People just don't understand how much it costs to ship PCs. Prediction redone. What's the new prediction? Will the PC be done and running by 11:15? Now that is a debate. That is an actual debate. I'm still leaning no. But personally, before you spend your channel points, I'll tell you right now, that I would prefer this be done by 11:15. So I will try. If that's the route that you think you're gonna vote for, then I don't know, man. That's gonna be tough. I would definitely prefer this to be done by 11:15. I need sleep, and I need to play that emulator thing. Almost done yet, says Pinky Tech. No, we got a ways to go, man. We got all these RGB products that I don't know what I'm doing. Should be fun though. It actually is gonna be fun, but. I do have something against India. I do. It costs too much to ship PCs there. Zach's PCs are US only. Yes, it literally says that on the website. I have a email template that gets automatically sent anytime someone asks me to ship a PC somewhere other than the States. But it's fun because it's like, sorry, we don't ship PCs to the States or anywhere outside the States, but you can join our Discord server. I've got that Corsair case. It's really nice. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? This is the Corsair 3000D. This is not to be confused with the 4000D, which I would guess is what you have. This is a 3000D. It is brand new. You might have it, but I doubt it. What's the first thing to buy when building a gaming PC? Like the first part? Good question. The order of operations I build my parts, like if I start with a budget, if I have a specific budget, I always start with the CPU, motherboard, and RAM combo. How cheap can I get that without bottlenecking what I think will be the GPU? CPU, GPU, or CPU, motherboard, RAM. SSD you can throw in whenever. They're going to be 22 bucks or like 35 to 40 bucks if you want to get 500 gigabytes or 1 terabyte. Then just get the cheapest possible power supply you can get. Then find your case and then spend the rest of your budget on graphics card. That's the order of operations I typically do. But I always start from budget. Not everyone will start from budget. Painful to Somebody says, what if I come pick up the PC from you when I'm down that way? That's acceptable. I would sell to somebody that drove here. Yeah, I would do that. Hey Zach, I wanted to ask, is the 5600X and RX 7600 and 16 gigabytes of RAM a good combo for a streamer? I like it. It's a good combo for a gamer. That's tough for a streamer though. No, I wouldn't do that. For a streamer, I would definitely at least get 32 gigabytes. 16 gigabytes will be very limiting. You will use it. A lot of games are going above 16 gigabytes just by themselves, but then you also have to run streaming software. You have to run Elgato software, capture card software, whatever. I would definitely recommend 32 gigabytes to start if you're streaming. Also, you know, a lot of people are going to tell you to go NVIDIA. Like, we just had the whole fanboy conversation, but NVIDIA is a good play for streamers right now because of NVENC. I actually have not tried streaming from a Ryzen or an RX 7000 series. I don't know. I'm sure it wouldn't be that big of a difference from NVENC, but like I really don't know. You have to find someone else that's more knowledgeable on that. But the one thing I can tell you is definitely do 32 gigabytes. Don't do 16 gigabytes for a stream. If you're doing a one PC streaming setup, definitely don't do 16. 32 would be minimum. And recommended. Okay. All right. What else we got here? Oh, we got all that plugged in. Oh, okay, we're good. Let's just cable manage a little bit. Yeah, I'm not up to speed on the decoding, encoding situation with. Oh my God! What the? Corsair, what are we doing here? This is not how the 4000D is, it? There's nowhere to manage my cables. Okay, this is definitely not like the 4000D. Doesn't the 4000D have that channel? There's no tie downs. What the? Look at this. There's a tie down here, here, and here. And here, here, and here. And down here. There's nothing in this vicinity at all to oh my god. That's crazy. There's nothing in this vicinity at all to tie down cables. It's definitely deep enough, Doc. Yeah, this is pretty deep. There's nowhere to tie down cables, like without getting crafty with it. Oh my goodness. That's wild. What am I supposed to do with this? What the okay, I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I guess I gotta tie it down all the way over here. That's crazy. Come on. We need something else here. Painful Tempity says, that's what I told you was removed. The metal cover for the hole and the key. Got it. Now I'm tracking. Sorry. Yeah. The 4000D has that big channel right there. This is, wow. That is quite the shortcut to cut costs. There's nowhere to tie down the cables. Interesting. No, it's not. No, this is not shallow. I'll show you the depth here in just a sec. No, the depth is fine, thankfully. Yeah, no, the depth is definitely good enough. Oops. Right like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty. That's good depth. At least from the at least from the cases that I use. You know, the DIY PCs, the Montex, you know, a little bit more budget brands. This is plenty enough room. It's just there's no tie downs. What is this? Oh, I was supposed to plug that in. Wow, glad I saw that. It's for the other 6+2, I think. Oh wait, no, that's for the. I don't know what this is for. What is this for? What is this cable for? Where's this going? Oh, that's for the 24 pin. Oh, there's two connectors for the 24 pin. I think that came out. Okay, there we go. I remember plugging that in. Okay. All right, now we're rocking and rolling. Okay. All right, we're gonna stuff this down here. Stuff that down here. SATA power. I don't know if we're gonna need that. I just put that in there for the benchmarking SSD. And now this we can find somewhere to do. Okay, now we're cooking. All right, starting to look like a PC. Whew. Jam everything in the hard drive cage. Oh, I am way ahead of you, Mark. That is what I do. That is the name of the game. Come on, you got to make a short about how a MacBook is so good for gaming. I mean, Apple is making some strides in their Mac gaming, but we probably won't see the fruits of that labor for a few more years. But that's definitely going to be a focus. All right. We'll tie that down one more time up there just to kind of clean that up a little bit. The extensions just cluttered it up. Well, that's how it goes, man. That's how it always goes. But it's worth it. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. That's not looking terrible. Actually, this bundle is looking terrible. That is not going to close at all. Let's figure that out. Hold on. Cut some of these zip ties out of here. Okay. Yeah, this bundle is definitely not going to close. What do we do with this here? Some would say this is the downfall of the RMX shift. You got cables coming out the back. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. Okay, that should be fine. That's not terrible. I've seen worse. Okay, now is the hard part. Now we have, oh my god, that is definitely not going to close. Oh my goodness. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, now put the camera on me. Now we got the fun part. I would consider us about a quarter of the way through this build. We can install an AIO and RGB fans, and I don't even know how much we're installing. Let's figure it out. And I don't even know how to, yeah, I know. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We have 4 QX, yep, I know. 4 of these RGB fans. We have some IQ Link system hub. No idea where we're going to put that. And we have this cable kit with a whole bunch of cables. And we have the AIO. So I'm thinking we put the AIO in the center up top. And then we use our 4 extra fans for the front. Yeah, that's got to be the play. We'll do that. Okay, AIO up top. And then the 4 fans. 3 up front, 1 in the back. That's got to be the play. Okay, so let's do the AIO first. And we'll figure that out. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do with all these cables. This is going to be bad. This is going to be a bad one. Okay. All right. So the radiator is going to go up top. What kind of mounting? And I don't even know what cables does this... Oh my god, this is going to be bad. What cables does this even need? Okay, so there's no cables on the pump itself, which is really, really cool. There's just this. Okay. So I guess... No, we probably want to install the figure out the cable here. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing here. This is... Okay. You know, okay, here's some cables for the AIO. At one point, I told myself I'm never going to install an AIO on Thirsty Thursday ever again. Honestly, I probably should have taken that advice. Okay. These are the new proprietary connectors for IQ Link. This is what it looks like. It's pretty close to like a DisplayPort cable. This is what connects all the fans and RGB stuff. Okay, here is a micro USB. I know we will need that because that connects to USB 2.0. And then it also comes with this and this. So it looks like we're going to need all of that. So I think that's all going to plug into that little tiny hub that we were looking at earlier, which is this guy. So this is the AIO hub. But I have no idea how to use this. Okay, here we go. So this hub has a 3-pin fan connector. That's for the pump. It also has a, oh my god, this is going to be so complicated. Micro USB cable, which is going to plug into USB 2.0. And then, oh my god, I don't even see that connector. What the fudge is that? I don't know what this is. Is that power? What connector is that? That's proprietary AF. I don't even know what that is. Is that for the power supply? This is going to be bad. This is going to be a bad one. Oh, it's right here. Got it. Oh, it is. That's pretty cool. It's a 6-pin. Actually, that's not cool. That's annoying. We're going to need more power supply cables. I don't have an extra 6-pin. 6-pin to whatever this is. So this is to power the hub. 6-pin PCIe to whatever this thing is. That's got proprietary written all over it. Jeez. Okay. So that's to power this little hub. Look how many cables are coming out of this. This is going to be a nightmare to cable manage. Oh my god. Okay. And then we have 2 cables for the fans. Okay. So these... Okay. So the... Okay. Alright, I'm tracking. I'm tracking. So one of these is probably going to connect into this. But what's this USB-C for? I don't want to mess up my thermal paste. That plugs into that. That's going to go right like that to the hub. And then this one's going to plug into the hub as well. Oh my god. Corsair, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. This is going to be quite the project here. Kind of regretting it. Okay. There we go. So those are all going to plug into the hub like that. I'm fully tracking that. The only thing I'm not tracking is what does this USB-C cable do? What's this USB-C cable for? That I don't see where it plugs into. Anybody know? That I don't know. Painful. Little cable goes from fan to the AIO. The other end of the AIO can connect to the other fans. I got that part. What's this little USB-C connector for? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm tracking all this stuff. This little hub, I got it on lock. What's the USB-C connector for? I don't have any USB-C cables. Is that for something else? That's got to be for something else because I don't have it. Yeah, it's got to be for something else. I'm not worried about it. Probably should be, but YOLO. Extra FPS with the USB-C? That could be it. The small one from the fan to the radiator. Oh, wait, what? The small one from the fan to the radiator. Oh, wait. Did the fans need plugged in? Oh. Got it. Okay, small one from the fan to the radiator. Okay, hold on. Got it. Okay, I'm tracking. Small one. Oh, those are reversible. That's cool. Okay, that's some positive news. Reversible connections. Okay. Small one from the fan to the radiator. And where's the long one go? The long one goes to the hub? Little cable goes from the fan to the AIO. Got it. The other end of the AIO can connect to the other fans. Got it. Or the hub. But what's the USB-C connection on the radiator for? Well, now it's covered up. That's what I don't get. And there's no way for me to plug this in. Yeah, there's no way for me to plug that in. Oh, never mind. Okay. Wow, this is very confusing. Either the hub or another set of fans. Okay. Well, it doesn't connect to the hub because we're out of connections. Okay. There we go. Okay, this is prepped. Let's install this. All right. Wow, this is gonna be brutal. It's gonna be a brutal stream, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's find some radiator screws, por favor. This is gonna be bad. Painful Activity says, checking on the USB-C right now, but check Discord if you need a visual. I could use a visual. All right, what are we looking at here? Oh, there we go. Now that's the kind of visual I like. Thank you. I'll show you guys. Can't zoom in. Okay, so yeah, those connect. One of these is gonna go to the... Okay, I'm tracking. Yeah, I'm tracking that. Okay, we're good. Thank you. Yeah, we're good. All right, let's get this radiator installed. Wow, this is gonna be confusing. Like, this is definitely like a good setup. Like the hardware wise, like I believe this is like a good route. I've never done this before, so just don't really know what I'm doing here, as you can tell. Okay, so we're gonna put that radiator in the middle. We're gonna install that up top. Okay, that should be fine. Just like that. Okay. Should have got my screwdriver. These are what we need. Where's my screwdriver? Oh boy. We're melting down here early on ZTT. That not come with a manual? It came with a digital manual, but... You can have up to 7 parts connected to 1 port on the hub. Got it. Thank you. Okay. Get this radiator installed. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be dope. This is going to take long? Oh, yeah, this is going to take forever. Imagine cable managing this. What's a good CPU and GPU for $450 build? 3600, 5700 XT. You just can't go wrong with it. I know I sound like a broken record, but that's just what you got to do. If you're okay buying used. 3600, 5700, 3600 for 50 bucks, 5700 XT, 120 to 150. Boom. There you go. Yep, I got you. If you're talking about $450 total build price, which I think you are, but what's the best AMD GPU for DaVinci Resolve? I don't really know too much about DaVinci Resolve, but I'm pretty sure it uses as much GPU as you will give it. Unlike Premiere. From like the people that love DaVinci Resolve, I'm pretty sure one of the reasons that they love it is because it uses as much GPU power as you give it. So feel free to scale up as much as you want to for your build. Okay, I'm going to install the block now. Already got the thermal paste pre-applied. This part should be easy. This is just locking that bad boy down. And we got the thumb screws here on deck. Bada bing, bada boom. Micro Center is selling a 5600X and a motherboard combo. Is that a good deal? Well, you didn't tell me what the motherboard is or how much the combo costs, but Micro Center is known for their CPU motherboard deals, so it's yes, it's probably good, but I don't know. Lick that paste off? Probably should be. It's definitely what the pros do. Sorry, bald spot. Trying to not get my head and my dome in the frame here. All right, we're good. Let's get this ratcheted down here. Go in our star pattern like always. Boom. Okay, so other than the what's it called? Okay, now that's not right. This cable is not right. This will not work. Look at this cable sticking out. That is definitely not. Well, this is weird. I mean, does it install like this? I don't think there's enough room like that. I'm not a fan of all these right angle connectors at all. Wow, I can't install it the other way. What the f? Is there a port on somewhere else? Oh boy, what do I do? That ain't gonna work. Doesn't seem like a good design. What is this? Go tubes back? Please tell me I do not have to go tubes back. I don't think there's a way around this. I think I have to. Unless if my connector kit came with... Oh, here we go. Look, this is what we're going to have to do. What's the... What song is this? This is not a song. That's disgusting. Okay. We're going to have to use one of these bad boys. Because these are not right angle. Wow, that right angle really screws you over. Okay, we're going to use this. Yeah, that won't work. Okay. Let's use one of these bad boys. 100 mils. 100 millimeters. That's what I need. Boom. Just like that. That's not right angle. So now, I'll unplug this. And I can plug in this like so. And then plug in. Wow, that's not really a good design, Corsair. We'll plug it in like this. Okay. Yeah. If you didn't have this extra cable kit like I did, then this right angle would screw you. You'd have to install the radiator the opposite direction. Wow, that's not good. You can also unscrew the fans and swap their position. Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. You could just uninstall this, rotate the fan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it unless if you completely uninstall the radiator, because you could have this connector on the back side, which would actually probably look nicer. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Good call. Wow, that was your first ever message here on Twitch. Great first message. That's how we roll. Okay. So we have all this. That's looking good. Now we need to install this. Oh my god. This is not going to be fun. Whatever the F this thing is. Okay. So is it safe if we just like say we're going to plug this in down here? So this plugs into this, right? Wait a second. Do those fans need to be plugged into the AIO? I don't think they do. I think you guys were wrong. Yeah, I think you guys were wrong. I don't think this fan needs to be plugged into the radiator. Hold on, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back, guys. But let me know. I'm pretty sure this fan does not need to be plugged into the radiator. Because that's not what's showing up on that diagram. Okay, but either way, yeah, let me know about that. But I really gotta pee. I'll be right back. Alright, we are definitely not doing a 3-beer night. I need everyone's faculties. Oh, you wouldn't have side RGB if you did that. Wow, that's another really good point. It's the connection for the pump. They do listen to Mark. You pay him to be right. He is my tech editor. Painful to 10, but he says, Yes, the diagram shows them plugged in the radiator. It's just hard to see. I have now read the whole manual and product page. The USB-C is not mentioned once. Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, we're in good hands then. I trust you guys. Thank you. Okay. Well, let's just keep pressing on. Why is that connector 45 degrees then? That's the only issue that I have then. All right. Let's start unzip tie. Oh my God. This is going to be so ugly. The cable management on this build is probably going to be my worst of all time. D-Man says, I got to run. Long, busy day tomorrow. See y'all at the fantasy football draft. See you, man. The Canadians are on it. They really are. Wow, this is taking long per usual. At least you know. Okay. All right. So we got a lot of stuff to do here. Okay, first thing I got to do is get a PCIe 6-pin, which I did not expect to have to use. Okay. Are there any like just 6 pins, or are they all 6+2s? I think they're probably all going to be 6+2s. Okay. You got a 6+2. I just want one 6+2 though, not 2. Yeah, okay, there we go. There. One 6+2. We need this to power this hub. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is, I'm not even gonna unzip tie that. Okay. This is, oh my God. How am I gonna fit all of this? I think the 3000D was a bad call. I should have used like the 5000T. That was definitely a bad call on my part. Okay, here we go. That's plugged in. Okay. The hub has power. There's no chance that all of these are going to light up on the first try. I'm definitely going to mess this up at some point. Okay, here we go. Hub is good. Hub is powered. Now we're going to plug in the hub's USB 2.0 connector. Okay. That's going to plug in next. This is... Oh my God, this is stressful. Okay. Sam is going to have so much fun selling this PC. Re-cable managing this for me to sell. Oh my God, he's going to have so much fun with this one. And we need a 3-pin for the cooler. I probably should have plugged that in a while ago. Oh boy. Pump fan. I don't know if that's going to be able to be plugged in. Does it need to be plugged in the pump fan? Rip Sam. Yeah, this is going to be a bad one. This is going to be a really bad one. This is going to be really bad. Okay. Got that in. Okay. All of our connections are plugged in for this hub. I don't want to screw this down or tape this down yet, but I have a feeling it's going to go like right here. Oh, is that magnetic? Oh my God, that is magnetic. Okay. Wow. We are in business. It's not a super strong magnet, mind you, but we are in business. Wow, I love that. That is good news. Okay. This is all plugged in. Oh my God, look at this mess. I don't even have the fans installed yet. So far, it's good to go. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Executive decision. We're going to turn this bad boy on right now before we proceed. And we're going to make sure that all of this nonsense is working before we install 4 more RGB fans. How's that sound? Painless Tempity says every single picture on the product page for this AIO shows tubes in the back. Clearly. Yeah, clearly. I don't like tubes in the back. I know a lot of people do it. I've never liked it. I've always liked tubes in the front. I thought tubes in the front looks better. I think it looks weird when you can't see the, like it's covering the rear fan. I've never been a fan of that look, but that makes sense. The way that they built that cable. But that, I mean, that was clearly just, that's clearly just an oversight because not everybody is going to do that. Okay. All right, let's turn this bad boy on. Even without a GPU. I don't know if that'll work or not, but we'll try it. let's just see what happens, shall we? Anything? Do we need a GPU? Is it not gonna turn on? Okay. Okay. Wow. I got chills. That looks good. Look how diffused that CPU block is. Oh my goodness. Looks naked. It's a little naked. That looks good though. We're making progress. Okay. Everything worked. RGBs, side RGBs. Let's turn that bad boy off. Check your Discord DM. I sent you a little drawing on how to plug them in. Thank you. Okay. Where are we at here? Discord DMs. Hub. Radiator. Or fans. Oh, that's not how I have it. Oh, so you're saying instead of plug in this fan into the hub, plug this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm tracking. That's super useful. Okay, I'll do that. So we can just use that one hub. We don't need to use this. Oh, this is probably... Oh, this is what the AIO came with. It's the same product. Got it. I was thinking that this hub was like this big. This is the same hub that we're already using. Now I'm tracking. Mark is on the game, on his game. Okay. Wow, this is actually not really introducing any extra cables. Oh, we're rocking and rolling. We're not going to be done by 11:15, but we'll be done soon. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do this. I'm feeling confident now. Okay, look. Here's our fan. No cables. Did it come with screws at least? Yeah, thank you. Okay, doesn't even come with fan cables, which is pretty interesting. Look at this. Look at this. There's no cables. That is so cool. Okay. That's just going to plug in like that. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, I'm feeling it now. Let's go. All right, so this fan is just going to plug in with a 100mm cable to this fan. Oh, this is so nice. I am very excited for this. Okay, we want it like this. Oh, this is so cool. Next song, though. Okay. Sheesh. YouTube chat, what's good, says Andy. Oh. Yeah, this is looking real good. Mark, that was super useful. That like helped my brain process all of this. I am now tracking 100%. We're actually almost done. We are almost done. Let's get this rear and front fans installed. And then there's very, very minimal cables in between these. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. I am now a fan. Pun intended. Actually, unintended, but... What music do you have for your streams? This is actually a, like, completely custom copyright-free music that I put together, like, 2 years ago. It's not... It's my own playlist from various sources. One of the sources, though, is Epidemic Sound. And you have to have a license linked to the YouTube account that you're streaming to. So like if somebody else were to randomly use like this song specifically, I know is from Epidemic Sound, you would get a copyright claim. Mr. Mingy, welcome to the exclusives, becoming a YouTube member. Let's go. Thank you. Make sure you link your YouTube account with your Discord account. That way you get all the benefits of being an exclusive. Thank you. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bust out that cable set that we had earlier. We're going to use the other 100mm connection that we have. And this... Oh, okay. Actually, we're going to use that right angle one that was extra from the AIO. Because that'll be easier here, I think. We're going to plug this into... Let me show you. Because this is new. So this little 120 or 100mm connector is going to plug into the back of this fan. Like that, just right there. And then this connection is just going to plug into the top of this fan, which I probably should have done before I installed it, but it's doable. Just going to require some finesse over here. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Except this cable is like bending the wrong way. Okay. Sorry, I know you can't see it all. My bad. Okay, there we go. That is cool. Okay, so that fan's installed. Now we need to install the front fans. Okay, check this out. This is gonna be so neat. Watch this. Let's move this over here. This is gonna be so cool. Watch this. This 3-pack of fans is not gonna have a single cable in here. This is so neat. I am very, very happy with this. Look at this. They're already connected. Oh my god! Look at that! Oh, and this comes with a hub too? Oh my goodness! They sent me so many extra hubs. I don't need this. This is my 3rd hub. I don't need this. Look at this. These are all just connected. That is so cool. Okay. I'm just going to box this up. I don't think I need any of that. I might need that cable. That is so neat. Okay. So, this connector I actually don't need. I'm going to unplug that original one that I did for the radiator. Because according to Mark, I don't need that. Okay. We'll leave that plugged in though. That'll be okay. All right. I'm tracking. Here we go. I'm going to install this whole thing right at the front here. Oh my goodness. This is so neat. I am in love with this. Oh, I want to do another one already. I was slightly freaking out there at the beginning because I didn't know what I was doing. But this is shaping up to be very, very cool. Just got to find the perfect positioning for those. This is so cool. Corsair came through on this one. Yeah, they gave me like way too many parts. They also, I didn't even show you guys, they sent this whole IQ link in a huge Pelican case, which is now the case that I used to transfer parts from the studio back here at home for Thirsty Thursday, which is really cool. I feel like a badass walking around with a Pelican case full of PC parts. Yeah, so all the fans are just connected, like in between them. So there's no wires in between them. And they're essentially just all daisy chained together. Oh, I should have plugged in. Never mind. I'll be able to. We're fine. This is so cool. Oh, wow. I've never used anything like this before. I know there's a couple like wireless fan setups these days. I have never done anything like this. This is so interesting. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna show you guys the diagram that Mark sent me because that's what really wrapped my brain around it. Okay, so our hub is plugging into these 3 fans right there, and then I just need one more of the 100 mil connectors to plug in from the radiator to these fans. Wait, I feel like I did that wrong. Oh, I did do that wrong. Damn it. Okay. Small delay. I have to uninstall those fans because I need to use the connector that's on the bottom. Not a big deal. We're fine. Okay. Yeah, that was my fault. I gotta plug in that connector on the bottom side of this, and I can't reach it. Okay, we're fine. Imagine the old Corsair setup in this case. It would be tough. That'd be real tough. Yeah, no, this is actually like really, really nice. The hub, I wish there's a way for them to like trim down the... I wonder if I can just unplug this. Yeah, check that out. Okay, we'll do it that way. So I just dropped one of them. Pull this out of the case. And I need this cable to connect under the bottom here. This is the cable that's coming from the hub. Plug that in. And then, oh, did that wrong. And then I can just put this fan back in here. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. That is, oh my gosh. Wow. My next personal build, I legitimately want this whole fan setup. This is so neat. Super expensive. But this is so cool. Okay. Still needs a GPU. Good call. We do need a GPU. This build is looking like 3 minutes from completion. Feeling good about it? No. Not quite. Shout out to Painful's original 1050 prediction, though. That was awful. All right. Those are all plugged in. Now, we just need to, like I said, like I was trying to say, where did I put that 100 mil? The 100 mil cable, where is that? Oh boy. That 100 mil cable just needs to plug in from the radiator to the top of the fan. Where did I put that? Hello? Did I lose it? Did I have it? Or did I already use it? Did I use it? What did I do with that? Did it fall? I'm lost. Clearly I'm lost, but I thought I had an extra 100 mil cable. Do I not? Can somebody replay that back? Pay for the 10 biddies. I forgot about RGB. Yeah, that was a terrible prediction. No, that's all connector stuff. We don't need that. We don't need any of this. We are good to go. I just need an extra 100 mil cable. And I could have sworn I had an extra one, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm making that up. Oh, I already plugged half of it in. There it is. Okay. Sitting there floating. All right. So, this is like literally the last step for all this fan stuff. This 100 mil is going to go from the radiator to the okay, I'm going to have to do it standing up, sorry. Actually, that's not going to be long enough. Okay. So, that's why, okay, now it's all making sense. This is why Corsair sent me this. This is why they sent me all these different length cables. We need a 200. This would be really expensive, though. Can somebody tell me how much this cable kit is? That's going to be super expensive. But we need it. We need a 200 mil for this. Okay. I wish these were right angles. But yeah, that's plugged in now. Okay. They are all plugged in, man. They are good to go. Okay. Hold on. Let's turn this PC on again one more time before the GPU to make sure everything spins and lights. I think it's going to work. What do you guys think? I think we're good. Let's check this out. That was awesome. That was so fun. Come on. Give it to me. Spinning. Give me lights. Give me all of the light. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. That's crazy. I have Look at the side profile of those fans. I have not been this excited about PC hardware in a really long time. That is so cool. Oh my goodness, Mark, that I like that diagram was seriously super helpful. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay, I'm fully tracking this whole thing now. That was oh my goodness, this is so neat. I just love how again, I know that there's some other manufacturers that are doing the daisy chain cableless fan thing, but this is my first time ever doing it. And this is a really nice setup. I don't like how much you're relying on like different lengths of these proprietary cables, which is why they sell that cable kit. It's good, like they know that would be an issue for some people. So they just sell the cable kit with all sorts of different lengths. That's a great call. I wish there was some way to like minimize that though. But yeah, let's get this GPU installed and then we're done. I think you'll finish the PC by 11:20. Nah, probably like 11:21. All right. RX 6800, the last component. Thank you. Or I don't know if maybe that applause isn't for me. Maybe that's for Mark. Yeah, I want to show you the diagram once we get this PC up and running. Okay. Because that diagram was perfect. Painful the 100 bit says they don't have a cable kit listed, but each cable is between $10 and $20. But man, they literally make a cable for everything. They have splitter cables and 4-way splitter hubs too. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure like this whole IQ Link thing is the future of Corsair. Like they're probably going to continue to develop a bunch of different products for it and whatnot. So if you have like a Corsair IQ Link base, hopefully over the next couple years, you'll just have to like add little bits and pieces, different cables and things here and there. But yeah, I mean, this is so neat. I'm like very intrigued by this whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna show you the GPU going in here. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. I can't really see from this angle. Again, just pretend that all of these RGBs are set to red, so they perfectly match this GPU, which looks sick. Pavel the 10 bitty says Mark found the kit for $50 USD. They also do white. Oh my god, a white IQ Link? Don't tell me that. Oh, that would be wild. Oh, I don't even know if I. Oh man, that would be crazy. Oh, I think I just became an actual Corsair fanboy with this. White IQ Link. Okay, so let's plug in these extensions. Again, I didn't use a custom 4-pin or 8-pin cable comb because again, this is our GPU testing rig, so I just did 2 separate cable comb runs, so it's not going to look as clean as our normal aesthetic, but I mean it'll still be nice. Okay, let me do some proper organization here of these cables before we start buttoning this thing up. This is so neat. Wow. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see if the back closes. What are the chances that we just get this back piece to close? Actually, let's put the front panel on first. Okay. Just saw your short video might have saved me. What are you talking about? Which one? We release a lot of shorts. 2 every day. Almost 2 every day. I don't release 2 shorts if we release like a normal video. Painful Temedy says, the white 3x120mm fan kit is $160. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just see if we can get lucky. Does this just close? Can you just close so I can go to bed? I think it's going to. Oh my god, it is. Yeah, the depth of the 3000D is actually very good. But the cable management channels is definitely lacking. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Boom. There's the build. Okay. I want to see what this thing looks like. Please. Let's do another boot up. Power up. Boot up. Power. Here we go. Gotta go to bed. Have a great... No, don't go to bed yet. I'm about to turn the thing on. Wait. All right, here we go. It's going on. 11:22. You guys were close. Turn on. Oh. Power supply button. All right, turn on. Por favor. Here it comes. Come on. Give me all of the RGBs. Dang. Let's go. I can't believe we did that. That was an adventure. Oh my goodness. There it is. Now just imagine all these RGBs red for this build. With the red Jeep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's super bright. That's a good observation. It's actually very bright for RGB products. That looks clean, man. I'm a big fan of this. That IQ Link. That was very, very fun to work with. It was worth it, says Raven. That was pretty interesting. Okay, let me show you this before you guys leave. This is what Mark sent me, and this is the exact cable setup that we have here. So we have our hub, and what was confusing me was there's 2 of the proprietary connectors for the hub, but we only use 1 because somebody said earlier that you can have 7 RGB products plugged in to 1 connector on this hub. So we're not even using the whole thing. And the hub has a long cable going from the back of the PC to the bottom of the radiator. This is why I had to uninstall this bottom fan. And then these 3 fans are just connected together without any wires. And then there's a short, this is where I did the 200mm cable going from the top of the right side fans to the radiator. The radiator also has 2 connections. The other one is just connecting to this fan. And then this fan is connected to this fan, just without any wires. And then there's 1 more of the 100mm connections. This is where I use the right angle one, going from the back of the radiator to the rear exhaust fan. So this is how it all connects to just 1 port on the fan hub. That's the route we use there. Super, super cool. That was very, very fun. I love that. Mark, you thank you for the help, Mark and Painful, our 2 Canadian moderators. Much appreciated. But that was I don't know, man. That was genuinely fun. That was a roller coaster. I was stressing out there a little bit in the beginning because I mean, I just knew that this is any build with a ton of RGB products, especially when they're proprietary, can get pretty overwhelming quickly. But yeah, I mean, once you get that hub installed, you can just keep building fans on it without really adding any extra mess to your cable management and all that. So this was really fun. 1 hub is 14 products, 7 per connection. And that was the other thing that confused me too, is the fact that Corsair sent me 3 total hubs. I didn't even finish this beer. Oh my god. Corsair sent me 3 total hubs. So like the last thing I would expect is this whole thing can be powered off 1 hub, which is really, really cool. So yeah, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Thirsty Thursday. I am very excited. That was fun. I can't wait to make video content about that. That's gonna be awesome. All right, who's got any real questions for me before we get out of here? I want to go to bed. Who's got any real deal questions Might want to get IQ Link on my personal rig. Yeah, this is definitely not like PC flipping material. This is definitely personal rig. You're willing to spend all the extra money on aesthetics and whatnot. For sure. It might even go on my own personal PC. If you guys missed the intro of the stream today, which feels like 17 hours ago, this is one of the things that I unboxed at the beginning of the stream, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be making a YouTube short, TikTok, and all that about this. This is one of those little emulator things where this comes with like all of the different the cores, the emulators. Like it can play N64 games, Game Boy games, DS games, PlayStation 1 games. It has all that loaded on here already, and you just load the ROMs on here, and it's super cool. It's got even back triggers, R1 and R2, L1 and L2. Thumbsticks up here. I can't wait. I can't wait to play this. This is going to be so cool. But yeah, I'm going to play with that as soon as this Thirsty Thursday episode's over. Why red? So again, this is just our testing rig for the 7700 XT. We're probably going to be selling this build with the 7700 XT, but that card is still under embargo until next week. So one of the cards that we're going to be testing the 7700 XT against is this 6800 XT. So that's why this red card is in here now. Now, there is a chance we do sell the PC when we're done with our video with this card in it, and we'll just tune all of the RGBs to red, which I think will look super sick. But yeah, I can't put the 7700 XT in here because it's still under embargo. Any white monthly drops? What do you think? Should we show all the PCs that are here that are dropping tomorrow morning? Should we give extra exclusive content for the drop tomorrow? That's something you guys would be interested in? If you guys stuck around here till the very end of Thirsty Thursday, I'll show you all of the PCs that are dropping tomorrow morning for the monthly drop. These are going to go quick. These are going to go real quick. Let me find it. What's the quickest way I can get to it? Oh my god, I don't think it's on this computer. I can pull it up on my phone. I can show you pictures of it on my phone. I'm not going to give you all the specs and the price. That would be too much. But I'll show you all the pictures of the 5 builds that are dropping. I say show it. Exclusives? Yes, of course. All right. Here, I'll just show you this one picture. Here you go. All right, this is exclusive AF. Don't share this. If you share it, then you're only lowering your chances of scoring one, because you're gonna know other people are gonna know what to look for. These are the 5 builds that we're selling. Boom. Those are gonna go live tomorrow morning with the prices. Boom. We might do this more often. Exclusive. You stuck around to the end of Thirsty Thursday? Boom, there you go. I appreciate you. Zach, do you plan on making any more DIY PC Q3 videos? I want to. I really like that case. Like a high priority for me is variety. Like I can't keep hammering the same case or the same products over and over again. So I try to include as much variety as I can, which is why I limit myself to bulk ordering. Like sometimes I just want to bulk order like things for 50, but I don't want to show up on 50 YouTube videos the same product. So I try to mix things up. I've made 3 videos with the Q3. So 5-minute case review for ZTT Extras. Oh my god. I would, but I'm not. It's a great idea, but I can't be focused on ZTT Extras right now. We have way too. We're releasing with shorts. How many videos? Yeah, I mean, we're releasing 14 total videos a week right now. As much as I would love to do extra stuff for ZTT Extras and whatnot, I can't even begin to think about it. We release 14 videos a week. Now, most of them are shorts, obviously, but that's still a lot. How much did this cost to make? I mean, I only paid for the CPU, the motherboard. That's it. The GPU. If you were to pay for all this, it would be, because of the Corsair products, probably close to $2,000. Maybe not $2,000. Probably close. What happened to the Thirsty Thursday case reviews? Yeah, I just don't have it in me. Don't have it in me. I just want to do live streaming, no gaming. Do I need a graphics card and how much should I spend? That's a great question. If you just want to go live with a camera, you probably don't need a graphics card. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried it. I've never heard anybody talk about it. Man, I got a jaw issue. I don't know what's going on. My jaw's been hurting for days now. I would say there's a good chance you don't need a graphics card at all, but I'm not 100% sure. Especially if you don't have any sort of capture card or anything. I'm sure you could. Yeah, just CPU encoding. Sure would be good enough. Yeah, it's got to be good enough. Yeah. Thanks for a great show. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys very, very much for tuning in this long to Thirsty Thursday. This was certainly a good one. I really enjoyed it. Shout out again to our Canadian mods for keeping us afloat and keeping the stream running. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Next week is this time next week will be week 1, the first opening kickoff for the NFL season. So I'll probably have the game up here over on the projector. Should be a good time, and hopefully we build a slightly easier PC. But who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I got to get some sleep. Have a good night, and subscribe, I guess. I don't know. Do whatever you want. See you guys.